just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. You just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh!
Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see as a tank name. Incredible. The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basha goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close. He's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong. A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. You just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see. The tank made incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close.
He's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? They ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. Lord taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Lolita's well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see. The tank made incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close.
He's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? They ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. Lord taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Lolita's well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh, big thumbs up to Alita there. That's what I like to see as a tank main. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close.
He's got the bell, Rick. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Every tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Alita's well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Alita there. That's what I like to see as a tank main. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute.
Yo, Mark, brand one. Fucking Pinoy pride.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's...
Hello, people. This is the second day of the RTG 5v5 Invitational. Right now, we have in lobby Team Transition, or at least a version of Team Transition against a version of Team Ascension. With me is actually the leader of Transition itself, Wolk. What do you have to say for yourself, Wolk?
Hello guys, I'm back for today, but I will be playing for my own team if they make it to the semifinals, of course. So you can spectate my own games too if you're excited to see. I'm not only gonna be here to just cast the games, so stay excited.
Nice, nice. We'll be in game shortly. We're just waiting for everybody to be ready, but I think we have a few sponsors here that Wolk would be happy to talk about.
Hey, what goes better than going in game than with our Rogue Energy? You can get a 10% discount if you type in the code, and if you type in the code on their RTG, on the Rogue Energy website with RTG Esports thingy, yeah. And and if you are interested in some figurines, as you can see also on the layout of the stream, you can not only get the Kof Aurora skin for it, you can also get figurines for video games, for animes, everything you want. Not only for Mobile Legends. Just DM Kale about it and on this privately on Discord, and he will give you more information about it.
Thank you so much. We'll get this match underway. We'll just cleaning up the spectators, kick the guy that's not supposed to be there. Bye bye, Don Wu.
I think
And
he
let's
was one
get
of their
this-
subs.
Let's get this draft underway.
Oh yeah, here we are. I think the cylinder one, of course. Yeah, everything going as expected, I think, for my team. And let's see what Team Gangbang is actually doing here in this draft now. They have some interesting players in their lineup registered. Some of them I know, some of them I will see now for the first time, but overall they should be exciting to watch too. And here's the Natalia bun, standard bun, especially after seeing what Natalia was able to perform on, for example, LG's team yesterday. She was smashing on the map. And now let's go on to the second bun of DT, which will be a Brody bun. Also normal and a high valued pick right now in the current meta. Seeing him very often in M2 lately too, also today in the finals. We got lots of things to see, and the Esmeralda bun to round out the draft phase for the first phase. Esmeralda is a high priority pick, of course, and usually always a must ban for second pick teams, except if you've got already a strategy prepared for her. But it doesn't seem like Gangbang practice something like this, and we will see now soon the first pick of Team Transition, and it will be Yuzhong. I'm not sure if the Yuzhong first pick is OP or not OP. We got him already seen exposed in some matchups, for example in that one matchup between Sect and Aqua, where the Yuzhong of Aqua went out of the game 1-11. So I'm now more skeptical about the first pick Yuzhongs nowadays. And here comes the Chang'e pick, I guess. And the Yusen Shin pick. That are normal standard picks. The Yusen Shin is probably a comfort pick for the jungler of Gangbang, and that's why they picked him. And Yusen Shin is just overall a good marksman, especially in this current meta, where his fast clear will guarantee him almost against any matchup a faster clear of his own jungle, and he will provide his team with lots of other things too, also in the team fight. And with the Benedette and Sylvana picks, here we are, my boys. This is what you want to see. This is the bread of butter of the new TT version.
This is the copy LG lineup. Is what you're trying to say.
Okay, basically yes. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's just too convincing, okay? And let's see if Gangbang can actually hold on to the pressure of this lineup now. They go now for the Archive pick, which will provide them with more options for the team fights, offensively and defensively. And now we enter the draft. Now we enter the ban phase of the second phase.
It'd be interesting to see if Team Transition goes through to the semifinals or the finals if they're against LG. If they're doing the same draft, I wonder how that's gonna affect the drafting stage.
I mean, a lot. I mean, this would surprise LG if they would have to play against an old comp of theirs. And here the Claude and Alice buns. Alice is still a valid pick open for Gangbang, and that's why they bunt her away to ban out the safety picks from them. And now they picked the Matilda, which reveals that Chang'e will be being played on the side lane, since if you play with Matilda, you now go nowadays to the mid lane, not more to the side lane. In most times of cases at least. And Team Transition will go for something they've practiced lately, if they really go for the Bruno pick here. Yep, here we are. Oh, okay, this is interesting. The Sicilian ban pick for the late game insurance in case they mess up the early game with the rest of the dive comp. It's basically the LG lineup, but with more stability in case they have to play for the late game too.
It's the LG lineup with a backup plan, is what you're trying to say. It's like not full dive, but like You have enough die for the early game, but also an insurance plan for the late game.
Exactly. And Team Gangbang will go now for the Lapu's last pick for the side lane, which is also a decent pick in most matchups. Also in this matchup, it's okay. You won't really smash your lane as Lapu. You are more looking into for the team fights and make sure that you are more valuable in these team fights than the enemies Yuzong or Benedetta who are being played on the side lane. So this game will be probably decided who executes better in those team fights in the early and mid game. And if the game goes to the late game, then I will give the game automatically to TT just because of the Sicilian. Team Gangbang doesn't have a stacking hero like Sicilian on their lineup. They could have had one if they had picked the Alice, but since she got banned away, Team Gangbang needs to win this game early on, or else the Sicilian difference will just come true at the end with 500 stacks.
Well, let's see how it plays out. The early game of Team Gangbang is actually fairly good, but you have to at least wait until like level 4. But the Mathilda should provide enough support to deter some invasions, but I'm not too sure how effective it will be against the combination of Benedetta, Sylvana, and Yuzong at the same time. But then again, the lineup of Team Transition doesn't really scream like level 1 invade, you know? So I wonder how they're all gonna time their fights and invasions and skirmishes. What do you think, Wolf?
I guess the first fights will happen either at level 2 or at level 3 when Sylvana gets her first 2 skills, Benedetta has her extra dashes, and Sicilian got his CC with his second skill. Then it will become interesting how both teams are playing this out, because this could already foresee the rest of the game to some extent, depending on how they play out their team fights. If they lose the early team fights too hard on either side, then the other side can just snowball through the game, except if they mess up, of course. But if they're both really pro teams, this shouldn't happen. Going for the usual rotations, Bruno starting with his red buff now, and the Yisenshin with his blue buff. And Akai is setting up already the red buff for Yisenshin. This means that Yisenshin will have the tempo advantage over Bruno for now. Even if it's just 5 or 6 seconds they got with this advantage, it's still enough for now. Benedetta, in the meanwhile, harassing the Strangier on the side lanes, denying her, poking her as much as possible if she ever steps out for the minions. And Yuzhong already pushed in the minions to Lapu. This is actually already a decent setup for TT, even though Benedetta got now ganked from Matilda. It should be still fairly decent for the early game overall. Yisenshin is being left alone. This is an important detail to notice. If this happens later on, this could be a problem. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. Yisenshin already unlocked his level 4 because of his super fast clear, and Bruno is just doing his jungle monster to get his own level 4 here in this matchup. Am I still on the stream?
Yeah, we can hear you. Akai in a little bit of trouble here though, half HP now. But manages to back away, pops that regen. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Lapu and Yuzong kind of dueling it out. Lapu taking a fair bit amount of damage, but he should just regen down the minions fairly quickly. Meanwhile, Yisenshin and Mathilda moving forwards here against that Sylvana. Sylvana and Bruno taking a hit, but it's not that much. But they're advancing towards that turtle. Do you think they'll be able to take this turtle no problem, or will Team Transition be able to stop this?
Team Transition will at least watch if they can get a kill out of this turtle. For example, on this Akai, even if they lose the turtle, and they got the kill on
They
Akai,
get the first blood,
which is already good for TT. But the engage from Bruno wasn't the cleanest right now. He was stepping forward alone. But Yuzhong should get
Yisenshin getting chased by Yuzong, but manages to dash away. So Team Gangbang kind of coming out on top of that engagement, getting the turtle and a kill as well. Meanwhile, Yuzong in trouble, trying to back away, manages on a sliver of HP. Oh, Matilda flickers into the turret and dies! Misses the flicker, too near! Oh my god, big misplay there coming in from Matilda.
And there goes your the advantage you just got from your turtle before.
She was the one that got the turtle buff as well, so she loses the buff as well.
Okay. To be fair, Team Gangbang still has the gold advantage of around 500 gold, but Benedetta got caught out from Akai, and she will probably die here now. Yes.
Yisun Shin gets the kill as well. Yisun Shin dashing away. Sylvana using ulti on two people though. Great ulti there, but gets pushed out by Matilda. Falls to the Matilda as well with that insane magic damage. Matilda surviving a sliver of HP thanks to her magic shield. Lapu Lapu in the bush against the Sicilian. Will he get the jump? No, he doesn't. Sicilian playing safe. They know he's there. Or does he? He moves forward. He gets caught out. He gets turned under the turn and he dies with a Yisun Shin. Not respecting the bush there from Uno.
And meanwhile, Chang'e got all the tower gold from this top lane turret and got herself a big gold lead already, as you can see, 1k above the highest one of TT. This is not what you wanted to see from the team transition lineup. That's losing the early game a bit too hard right now. They have the late game assurance. They don't need to force every single fight like this one. They are 3v4 right now. They should just try to defend the tower if possible and just don't die. I mean, meanwhile, wait a minute. Oh, they're doing the turtle. They're zoning team transition really well. Yeah, Lapo getting the solo kill on Yuzhong right now. A small misplay there, and Lapu is trying to look for more things now at this stage of the game. Yisun Shin is just getting his blue buff now, while Team Transition is getting their own buffs, so the game has slowed down for the moment, but the next fight is already on the horizon here. It's looking quite grim right now, I would say. What do you think, Kale?
I mean, transition is kind of a big disadvantage now. It's like a 5k gold lead 5 minutes in, so I don't know how they're gonna recover with a kind of like early game-ish lineup, but they do have hope in the late game with the Sicilian stacks and the damage from Yuzong combined with the Bruno as well. But I don't know if they're gonna survive that long, because for Cecilia to actually do a lot of damage, he's gonna wait about 20 minutes. So I'm not too sure if they're gonna survive 15 more minutes here. Meanwhile, Savannah getting jumped on by Matilda, but manages to survive. Yuzong now very low, forced to use the dragon to retreat. A Sicilian doing a fair bit amount of zoning here with his second skill, but it's not enough to get any kills at all.
Oh no, in the meanwhile, Benedetta had to retreat from the Chang'e plus Yisun Shin power. Team Gangbang is having their early game by a mile right now. Team Transition's plan should be now to farm as much as possible and try to scale up more and more and just farm. They lost the early game, it's okay. They should just focus on getting more items and then try to find their picks and moments where they can get onto Gangbang's lineup easily.
I feel like they're killing Benedetta there. They get the turtle at the same time. It just seems like Team Gangbang is getting the better of every single engagement in this game right now. Akai jumping on the Sylvana just melting to that Yisun Shin, but manages to back away. Bruno fairly in trouble as well, does die to the Matilda unexpectedly. He thought it was kind of safe. Meanwhile, Yisun Shin actually falls to Sicilian, which is fairly good for Team Transition, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. They're trying to get this Chang'e now. Will they get the knock up? I think they will. Yes, they do. He's very low, but is he just surviving? Yes, he does. He uses his ulti as well, and now they're gonna pay for it. Oh, Yuzong actually gets the kill on the Akai, and Sylvana gets the stun on the Matilda. Oh, they actually come out of that engagement fairly well, surprisingly. I thought that Yuzong was in trouble with the Chang'e ulti.
He was lucky that the Sicilian got his second skill ready to stun the Akai out of his ulti, which saved the life of the Yuzhong too, and at the same time killed the enemy's Akai too. In the meanwhile, Team Transition managed to to get some gold back into the pockets and are only 5k, around 5k gold behind, which is better than before when they were 6k gold behind. Slowly but surely they can turn around the game if they just go for the picks and slowly farm for more items. But now I'm scared. Oh, do they realize what's going on there in this bush? Yeah, they do.
Sylvana getting the stun and the second skill there. Meanwhile, Chang actually falling to the Benedetta. I mean, the Benedetta falling to the Changi. But, poof, just rough
This is
engagements coming out from transition here.
Yeah, they just need to calm down. They don't need to force the 101 fights if they are behind right now. Maybe Benedetta thought she could get the Chang'e before she could even use her skills, but she was proven wrong in that moment. In the meanwhile, Yuzhong cannot do really much against this Lapu, who is 2 levels ahead and has around 2k gold lead over Yuzhong. This is a lot.
The only positive thing I can see is they're only 6k behind 9 minutes in, and they were 5k behind 5 minutes in, so it's not that big of a difference from 5 minutes is what I would say that's going well for Team Transition. But Joe forced to go back here, half HP after that ulti from Eason Shin. Yuzong using his ulti as well. Will he actually initiate here, or is that just a wasted ulti? I think it is.
I don't know. It's like Team Transition's lineup is falling apart, but Akai is
Oh,
not even
strange
it's not on
ulti
paper
there
with
from
his team.
Akai into the tower against that Yuzong. Does get the stun, but there wasn't any follow-up at all from his team. So I don't know why he jumped in there, being kind of out of position. Miscommunication, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. The rest of his team was just clearing the blue buff of Team Transition's jungle.
Meanwhile,
and
though,
Akai
bottom
just
lane,
went alone.
Lapu and Bruno in trouble. Bruno just melting to this Lapu. Oh my gosh. It took about 3 hits for that Bruno to fall. Lapu in trouble now, though, against the Sicilian and Yuzong at the same time, though. Lapu doing a lot of damage. Yisanjin actually gets a double kill with the ulti there. Now Yuzong forced to back away. Only 2 people left alive on the side of Team Transition. And they might be pushing in here for an inhibitor or two. I'm not too sure. What do you think will...
Team Gangbang could look out for the Lord, for this early Lord already and push out the mid lane tower too if they want to, or the top lane tier 2 turret, or they just get everything they want and just go for the Lord after the mid lane turret and just hope to get inhibitor turret and with their Lord push afterwards. That's the game plan for now. Just try to get an inhibitor turret with this Lord, and if Team Transition makes just one another mistake, the game is over for them. And this game would be over before even Sicilian can come in clutch with his scaling. I've seen here the Team Gangbang is doing the Lord with a perfect setup. People are protecting the jungle part of it, getting the blue buff of Team Transition. Team Transition is in the meanwhile forced to stay in the base, or once they step out of the base, Akai can catch them easily together with the Matilda or the Lapu. They have to wait now for a mistake of Gangbang. Their game is not more in their own hands.
I feel bad for the net worth of Team Transition. None of them is above 5k. Benedetta is closing into that 6k gold mark. But yeah, if you look at the gold of Team Gangbang instead, like Easton is almost 10k. I don't know how they're gonna survive this push with the Lord. Speaking of not surviving, Yuzong not surviving that engagement bottom lane.
I don't know why he even went for this jungle monster when there's a lot pushing in and people of the enemy team are just waiting in bushes for exactly this pickup. This mistake could cost you now all inhibitor terrorists if you're unlucky, or in
Or
worst
the
case
game.
the entire game.
And look at
Bot
top
lane.
lane, they can't defend this anymore against this Changi. Well, maybe they could with the help of Sicilian and Benedetta combined. Meanwhile, though, bottom lane is lost and Bruno's gonna die. And I think this is just GG.
Just the
A
game looks
very
GG.
rough first game there for Team Transition. What's the plan, Volk?
Wait a minute. It was, let's say, a disastrous performance. The early game fell apart in lots of cases. It was not only individual mistakes, but also some decisions. For example, checking bushes alone, or just disrespecting the opportunities of the Akai with this stun, petrify, and this ulti. He got lots of kills out of that, out of those engagements. Even though he was caught out himself once or twice, most of the times he got good engages onto the team transitions lineup. That's also a way to counter such an engage heavy comp. You just get a Kai and get yourself some picks if the assassins are doing mistakes. And with that, the game is now over at 12 minutes and 34 seconds. What a unique time.
Oh gee. Well, what do you think Team Transition has to do for the second game if they're gonna make a comeback in the series?
First of all, they should, well, okay, lots of things went wrong. They should focus more on the communication and draft for more early game, for a hero in the mid lane who can also help out for the invades or for the team fights early on at level 2 or level 3 or level 4, because the Sicilian is not providing you with this help. Something like Harley maybe would have worked there, or something like Zask, anything which has damage.
Well, it's gonna be a very tough second game to say the least, with the momentum that Team Gangbang has. But speaking of momentum, you get momentum when you get energy with Rogue Energy, 10% off with RTG Esports on the website if you want to check that out. And any custom figurines, maybe ML or League of Legends or any video game character, any anime character, if you're that kind of person, check us out on Discord. Just give us a message and we'll get that sorted out for you. I'm trying to find you. Yes please. Please restart game. Can't the bug. No. Looks like a roster change coming in from the side of Team Transition. Shinsekai now stepping in for Horus.
Yeah, well, I kinda expected this to happen after that last game because something felt off. I was not sure what was off, but they decided that this change could maybe win the game for Team Transition now. I hope that this will change now the pace of the series, and maybe, well, hopefully my team wins so that I can at least play a few games today.
Yeah. So that is it for the first game of the quarterfinals today between Team Gangbang versus Team Transition. Team Gangbang showing a dominant show of performance here in the first game. Team Transition looking for a comeback in the second game. Let's see if they can do it. We're just waiting for 2 more members off the side of Team Gangbang before we can begin the game.
Yep. Wait, are we live? I mean, we have to wait. Can put in one trailer.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tankers not really playing as a tank, you know.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? They ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that's horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tilbury tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Lolita's well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see as a tank name. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basha goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close.
He's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact.
Hey guys, welcome back to the second game of the quarterfinals between Team Transition and Team Gangbang. Let's get this match underway very, very soon. Still with me is Walkenstern from actually the leader of Team Transition right now, and I hear the disappointment in his voice a little bit with the roster change that they've just implemented. So, what do you think? Will they be able to come back?
I mean, if they want me to play today, then they should win this series now. If they hate me, they would lose this now on purpose.
Well, let's see if they manage to actually appease their leader, or they're probably gonna face the whip of Wolkenstone. But let's get this match underway very, very soon. Just asking if the teams are ready. It looks like most of Team Gangbang is ready. Let's just see if Team Transition is ready to get this match underway. Let's get this party started.
No one from Team Transition responding to this message. Okay, now Gangbang has the first pick in this matchup, and I want to see whether they prioritize to ban the cylinder now, or if they prefer to ban something else. Because Team Gangbang also is a cylinder player themselves, so I think they're not forced to ban her if they are first pick, if they want to first pick Selena for themselves, if you know what I mean. And the Natalia ban, usual ban as always. Esme banner's second pick is basically a forced ban, as said reason before during the first draft. And now let's see what the second ban of Team Gangbang will be. It will maybe be other meta hero, maybe something like Alice ban maybe, or Benedetta, or even the Claude. They are targeting Joe's champion pool now.
The Claude
And here's the
ban
Brody
very,
ban.
very early on, but Jason Shin is still there though. So if Joe really wants to pick that, it's open.
I mean, yeah, Ascension is I think his second best hero. And let's see what the first pick of Gangbang will be. Will it be the Selena, or they go for the Ascension themselves? That means the Selena is open right now. Benedette is also open, but by the way, so if the team transition wants to pick her up, they should pick her up now. Combined with a strong, either with a strong Selena pick or Matilda or anything is enough. Yeah, like this works too. Chang'e and Lapu is all. It's just a stable lane lineup. Team transitions going now to the usual drafts. They don't rely more anymore on the LG drafts. They want to win the series, and they go now full try hard. Here's the Selena pick for Team Gangbang. As said before, they have a Selena plan. That's therefore they let her open. And the Yuzhong pick to show maybe how to play Yuzhong properly.
Well, interesting enough, Joe is on the Chang'e. Is that just because they wanted it first pick and they're gonna swap, or like
yeah, they will
is they
swap
actually
it.
gonna play?
This
I
will be a
hope
swap.
they are. Because, like, I don't want to see Chang'e hyper. Oh, maybe it could work. You know, Harley kind of working as hyper right now, so
Yeah.
fairly similar. But I haven't seen that just yet.
And here's the Sylvana pick. At this point, it's probably already quite sure that Sylvana will be on the jungle, except if they go for the secret strategy we just practiced before the tournament. Maybe they will pull off this for now as a last hope. And here's the Akai band. Yeah, they realized that Akai was a problem in that last match because of his heavy defensive abilities to protect his hyper carries and damage dealers, and in the meantime also zoning out the enemy team on the wall. And there's
Except
a
for that
rebound.
one time where he dived the turret and just died alone.
yeah. Let's pretend this didn't happen. Oh, really?
A Harith.
Harif Hyper, okay. Oh, no, it's the Harif side lane. Oh, that's what they practiced yesterday too, without me.
Have you seen this in action?
No, I haven't seen the streams where they played the Harif though, because I was busy.
I see.
Okay, Team Gangbang is probably now a bit surprised because they don't know if Harif is now the side laner or the jungler, and they will probably go now for a Yeah, they will go now for they will go for full protection for Ethan Shin. He got now lots of bodyguards. He got the Selena, Kufra, and the Carter to protect him. What else do you wish for as a hyper?
A 4-tank lineup, you know, just one hyper carry and 4 tanks. You can wish for that.
Basically. And
you have well, no, you'll get like a Belleric and Jawhead in the side lanes, and then 2 tanks in the middle lane, and then you're the hyper carry. If you still die, then it's your fault.
yeah, that's true. And with the Roger pick, Team Transition is looking for their first win in this quarterfinals, and a possible elimination match if they lose this, and for hopefully exciting game 3 if they win this now. I haven't seen the Roger pick from my own team for a while, to be honest.
Well, because of the Cloud ban and the Yisenshin pick, there was very little hyper carries available for Joe. There was Harley maybe, but apart from that, Roger might be the next best pick. Or what other heroes could he have picked? Well,
okay, actually a tough choice, but seeing that Kufra and Kaja were being picked too, which denying a pick like Lancelot immediately, or Link pick, that's the general assassins. And so basically Roger and maybe some fighter or a marksman Hypers were the only thing left, and the most marksmen are losing with Eastern Shin, as you have seen probably already yesterday. So they basically fell back onto the Roger pick as basically as last pick they had available.
How about Layla with that long range? You know?
I mean, if they would buff Layla's jungle clear, maybe.
She just needs more attack speed, to be honest, and she's not that bad, but like.
And here we are in the game now, everyone going now for the usual rotations. Oh, wait, actually. What? Gangbang isn't going for their own red first, they want to clear the mid lane way first. Okay, that's... Oh no, wait. Team Transition red team, sorry.
First with the Selena,
sorry. I messed it up. Okay, I admit it. Okay, now Team Transition is going for their own blue buff while Sivana is
Sylvana
annoying.
invading the blue buff though, but doesn't really accomplish anything with that. Just takes a little bit of damage from the Kufra there.
Yeah, she's just showing her presence at this point, and just wants to show that she's there. And Roger, in the meanwhile, taking his blue buff, but his jungle clear is delayed because, as I said before, Yisun Shin's jungle clear is just faster than of almost any other marksman in this meta. While when he's finished with his red buff, he can already get his green monster there, while Roger's still on his red buff. This means he got he gets level 4 faster than the Roger, usually. But I noticed,
Jodo
didn't
already
take
on the top
mid
lane.
minion.
Yuzong kinda out of position here. Will they get the kill? Roger jumps on the Yuzong. I think it's gonna be an easy first blood for the Roger. Meanwhile, though, bottom lane, Harris in the middle of 4 heroes here. Will they dive on him? Kufra goes for the jump, but is a bit short. That nerf really getting to him. Dodges the arrow as well. So very well played from the Harris there.
However, Kaja gets lots of free gold now on his lane, and on the meanwhile, most of Team Transition's member had to recall. That means they are back behind on tempo. And Sylvana has to recall now too. They're losing lots of time now, and this could benefit Gangbang now, and to get back the gold they lost from their first blood, or even start setting up for the turtle when. Okay, they're wasting now time with this Changi Pico. Changi will just survive this with Fury Faith. So yeah, it was obvious.
Meanwhile, though, top lane, Yuzong forced to use ulti because of the Roger, but at the same time, Yishin is just taking the turtle here. Sylvana popping up here, but she's still level 2 in the middle of 3 heroes, has to back away. Kufra going for the jump, gets it on the Roger in the backline, and this is gonna be a kill. No, it isn't. He manages to jump back underneath the turret. Sylvana, though, in trouble now against 2 heroes. Yisun uses the ulti, and that's an easy kill.
I don't know why Sylvana decided to do this first kill. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe it was a miscommunication because Roger already went back and didn't want to fight there. He just wants to farm right now and gets his first item as fast as possible. In the meanwhile, everyone is farming. Harry getting his gold crib now, or maybe it will get stolen now from Yisun if he's unlucky. Never mind, he's lucky. And in the meanwhile, Yuzong gets lots of gold on the top lane too from this tower. And yeah, Gangbang is already at a 500 gold lead, while Team Transition is trying to work their way back into the game after, let's say, some questionable decisions and some
top lane though on the red buff. Roger against that Kufra, but Yuzong slow on the follow-up, so this is gonna be a free red buff for the Roger. They delay it a little bit by making the red buff a little bit tankier. Yuzong now though using the ulti on the Lapu, and the Roger doesn't get the knock up. Lapu gets the ulti off, and Yuzong actually very low HP now. Will he fall? Yes, he does. Falls to the Changi, but Lapu actually falls to the Kufra as well. Sylvana now out of position. Kufra uses ulti. Kufra falls, but so does the Roger. Now Changi in trouble, has to back away. Selena has to flicker off because of the damage from the Harriet and the Changi combined, but manages to survive anyways.
Because Serif recalled, Kaja gets more free gold on his lane because he knew that he can't rotate on time and just decided to push this tower. It was the wisest decision he could have done in that moment, and because of this, Team Gangbang is right now the 1k gold lead. Team Transition needs to find now some important fix like this one.
Sylvana getting the ulti on the Yisun Shin. Will they get the kill? They're doing a decent job of protecting the Yisun Shin right now. Look at his HP! There's basically nothing left. Just hit him once. Oh my god. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Kufra getting the jump. No, he backs away instead. Sylvana very low. But Roger, blocked by the ball from Kufra, doesn't get the jump.
Oh my god, the amount of luck Yisun Shin already has in this game alone is unbelievable. He survived 2 moments where he should have died definitely, and Team Transition couldn't get the job done, and I don't know, the decision to start the turtle was a fail, because there were just 2 people there, 2 people at the recall. They just gave Gangbang a free turtle.
They basically just started it for them, like,
yeah,
softened it up a little bit.
They just helped them. Yuzhong trying to lane cut the minions from Lapu, and he
Lapu
needs to run
uses the
for this
ulti
now.
though. Yuzong dealing taking a fair amount of damage there, has to use ulti. Meanwhile though, bottom lane, Harriet gets the kill on the Kaja.
Why was Roger alone in this push? I've seen this exact same scenario yesterday in the one game, where the Hyper was alone in this specific push, surrounded by
Jeez.
3
Meanwhile,
people.
Yisanshin gets the kill on the Sylvana. Kufa tried to jump on the Changi, but Changi a bit too fast. I think she's gonna die here anyways, underneath the turret, but they're moving in. If they get an arrow here, she will die, but Selena missed her first arrow. Will she get another one? It's definitely gonna be an attempt here. Changi now in trouble. The arrow lands and she's dead for sure.
Oh my god, everything is going south again this early game. But compared to last game, it's at least better than nothing. It's just a 2k gold lead right now. Maybe 3 if they push out everything. And Team Transition has to face a 3k gold deficit at the end of the day. It's better than last game where they had a 5 to 6k gold deficit, but it's still a hard game again. In the meanwhile, ooh, the Kufa engage on the Sylvana, kinda pointless. Just gave Team Transition a kill. Now it's only a 2k gold difference, and Roger's engaging alone. Oh my god.
Oh no, Roger's gonna fall to the Yi Sun Shin, but the Yi Sun Shin falls to the Harris, so decent amount of trade here. The rest of Team Gangbang also fairly low, gets another kill. Kaja on the run, will survive. Meanwhile, middle lane, the Yuzong versus Sylvana here, jumping on each other. Sylvana managing to back away underneath the turret though.
Look at the gold gap already. The Team Transition almost managed to close this gold gap, and if they get this kill on
Sylvana
Yuzong,
gets
the
the
gold
jump
gap
on the
is closed.
Yuzong. Yuzong very low here, has to use the ulti. Will he die? No, he's surviving for now. But the rest of the team fight, Kufra also very low, but manages to back away underneath the turret. Oh my god, the slight bit of gold lead is just proving very useful now for Team Gangbang. They're just surviving on slivers of HP.
Every single time. Oh my god. Yeah, Team Gangbang is starting now the turtle because they know that they have right now the advantage, even though it's a 4v4. Team Transition is just too low right now to
dealing
contest
an
it.
insane amount of damage to 2 heroes there. Meanwhile, Kufra doing a lot of work against the Roger and the Lapu at the same time. Harriet getting the kill, Kaja the Yisanshin getting the turtle, and Yuzong gets the kill again. Selena killing the Hyper, but Lapu gets a revenge kill.
At the end, it was a 2-for-2 trade, but on the side of Team Transition, their Hyper died, which is more beneficial for Team Gangbang later on.
And they got the turtle as well, so...
Yeah. It was a trade in favor of Team Gangbang overall, but at least it was a trade compared to last game where they just lost everything for free.
And if you look at the gold lead now, there's not much of a gold lead anymore. It's only like 800 gold maybe, yeah.
Uh-oh, you're wrong. What you doing
kind
there?
of in trouble, but he still has ulti, so he should be. It's fine.
Yeah, that's the time now for Lapu to get his minions pushed and then help his team out if he can. Or maybe I'm not sure if he can
1v1 top lane though. I don't know who's gonna win this one. Wings of Apocalypse Queen coming out from Lapu. Yisanshin uses the ulti. Lapu has to flicker away. Now underneath the turret, manages to survive. But Yuzong just bullying him back to his turret. Meanwhile, though, Harry is falling in the bottom lane against that Kaja and Kufra combination. That Kaja is dealing a lot of damage right now.
Uh-oh. Okay, Kaja can push now a bit the bot lane, top lane is being pushed in. Every lane is getting pushed in. This reminds me of the last game or almost. With the difference that the gold gap isn't that huge this time around, and Team Transition has more tools to work around to get a comeback more easily. Sylvana missing her ulti
uses
ulti,
misses it though. Kufra manages to back away. Harris now in the fray, trying to get an initiation, but it's too rough with that bush. He doesn't know who's hiding beneath those shrubs. Meanwhile, Kufra getting an amazing jump on 2 people, gets a stun as well, but there's no follow-up. He dies before his team can go in, but Selena gets the kill on the Rogers anyway. Chang'e uses ulti and Sylvana gets a double kill on the Yuzong. Lapu Lapu now jumping on Yi Sun-shin, but I don't know if that's gonna pay off very well for this Lapu. Yi Sun-shin actually in a fair amount of trouble, falls to the Chang'e. Very well played there. Selena trying to go in now, but has to back away. He doesn't have enough damage to burst down the Lapu in time before Chang'e kills him instead.
Finally, Team Transition woke up and actually
Sylvana
killed the
gets the
Hyper.
ulti on Selena as well. Will he get the kill? Yes, he does.
This game is so entertaining already.
It seems like Team Transition just had a sip of Rogue Energy, codename RTG Esports on the website. They woke up.
Yeah. Now the gold gap is almost closed, and the only thing they have to do is now just push some turrets and then set up for a good Lord engage.
If ever anybody asks you the sound of happiness, that's Wolf's voice right now.
Of course, that they managed to kill Yi Sun-shin without getting killed before it was a huge relief.
Kufra in a little bit of trouble here, but he's way too tanky. He manages to fall down to half HP, but you're not gonna get anything out of that. And never, ever chase a tank. That is rule numero uno.
Like the player Uno. Oi, oi, Lapu, are you aware what is going on? Oh!
Top lane Lapu jumps into 3 people here, gets ulted into the wall by Kufra, but he's still faring very well here, still surviving. Chang'e uses the ulti, Lapu finally falls, but the rest of Team Transition is now here in time, but Harriet falls as well, but the rest of Team Transition is cleaning up with this Roger with a double kill. Will he get the rest? Oh no, Roger falls to Yi Sun-shin, and that's the end of that. Shut down, double kill for Yi Sun-shin.
Oh my god.
Oh, make
this
that a
team fight.
triple.
They can push in now an inhibitor turret. And this makes the Lord setup for Team Gangbang much easier. If they get this Lord, they could even look for an end soon. I am not sure how Team Transition is planning on to defend this. Oh wait, they held on for the turret! Ooh!
They didn't go for the inhibitor and they went for the Lord instantly instead. I guess that inhibitor target is just like 1 hit anyways. It doesn't really matter, but like...
Yeah.
I don't know how Transition's gonna defend this Lord. It's gonna be an enhanced one as well.
Yeah, they messed. Well, you cannot really call this messed up, but Lapu got caught out of position. Team Transition thought they had re-engaged because Lapu survived really long in that team fight, and Chang'e got her full ulti into almost all people of Team Big Gangbang, but they were just too tanky at that moment to just really burst them down. Yi Sun-shin
There's
already
just not
has
enough
a
farm on this Roger. Like, there's not one pure
Yeah.
damage item on this Roger right now. Got the
Yeah.
Windtalker jungle item, the Endless Battle. So,
At least the
very
road is already
tough.
cleared.
they might
This
be
might
able to
depending
defend
now-
for now.
Oh no!
Top
Oh
lane
no.
though, Selena gets the kill on the Roger. And Kufra jumping on them now. Lapu Lapu forced to back away. Yuzong uses the ulti to zone them out. Will they get an inhibitor here? Yes, they do on the bottom lane and in the middle. Now they're trying to push into the base while the minions push the top lane for them. Yi Sun-shin now finishing off that turret. But Harriet uses his ulti, but Kufra with the jump and the ulti into the wall. An amazing initiation there from the Kufra. It manages to survive with the immortality as well. Oh no, Lapu falling down, immortality, but he's gonna die instantly here afterwards. I don't know how Team Transition can defend after this. But Roger is now alive. They're at least gonna try. The inhibitor is gonna fall. Yuzong taking a fair amount of damage here. Chang'e uses the ulti, so does Harris.
Okay, this will be now really hard to defend this. And
Oh,
at
they
least
get a
it's
kill on the bottom lane.
Yeah. That's at least a start now, but it's still a long way to get back to before this damage has been done. The most important thing now is that Roger shouldn't get any more. She shouldn't get any more out of caught out of position anymore in this game, or else it's already immediately DG. If he dies one more time, the game is over.
Look at the farm, the side of Team Transition. They're all at 8k gold, and the rest of Team Gangbang is like on 10k and above. The supports and the tank are on 7k, but that doesn't matter at all. So, tough game for Team Transition. Honestly, one of the favorites for this tournament, but they're faltering here in the quarterfinals.
Okay, on the bright side at least. Yisun Shin is already at full build. He can't get really much strong anymore, so he's already at his max potential. Whereas the Team Transition lineup can still get 1 or 2 more items, and they can still win out the team fights later on if they manage to do it cleanly. With cleanly, I mean really cleanly. They're not allowed to mess up anything anymore.
Speaking of initiation, here we go in the blue buff. Kaja falling, popping that immortality. Kufra getting stunned as well, falls to the Harriet. Very clean engagement here coming in from Team Transition, but the amount of damage coming in from Yisun Shin is insane as well. Meanwhile, Yuzong zoning out the Changi inside of the base. The Roger falls to the Yuzong solo with the execute. Oh no, now the rest of Team Transition is forced to fall behind. Changi uses ulti to clear away the minion wave. Sylvana misses the ulti on the Selena and actually gets stunned. And they're forced to defend the tower here. I thought that was going to be a clean engage for Team Transition, but the two people were zoned out inside of the base, the Changi and the hyper carry. So there wasn't enough damage near the blue buff.
I mean, I don't know what Joe was doing in that moment. He could have just gone back to base instead of fighting this Yuzhong, even though they were at a 2v1. This Yuzhong is just already too tanky for them at some point. They needed 3 or 4 people to kill this Yuzhong.
And he doesn't even have any damage items right now. He went for the Queen's Wings as well, so he went for survivability, but I don't know what that's gonna do when he's just not gonna deal enough damage. Yisun Shin on the Lord now. Kaja pulling the Sylvana towards him. Sylvana uses ulti on the Yisun Shin. Yisun Shin now trapped underneath the Lord but manages to dash away. Labu tried to deal some damage here. Yuzong zoning out the rest of the team, but Harriet gets a kill as well. Kufra popping that immortality. Roger falling to the Yisun Shin, and that's a mega kill. Oh, the rest of Team Transition trying to back away. Harriet gets a shutdown on the Yisun Shin, but Selena cleans it up.
But Team Gangbang will get the Lord at the end. Oh my god, how is Team Transition supposed to defend this now?
I don't know. You're the squad leader. You tell me.
I mean, there are just 2 people. Even when Sylvana is coming back, it's still 3 waves pushing in at the same time. They need the entire team to. They need minions now from the base spawning out, or else it will be too hard to defend it. Minions, where are you? There you are, finally. Now they can defend the base.
2 seconds for Joe. He's gonna respawn. They're gonna hold on for a little bit longer. Team Gangbang not forcing the issue right now without their hyper carry.
On the bright side, the gold cap is just now at 2k gold, and Team Transition is almost finishing. They're almost getting to full build across the board.
Sylvana though caught out of position here in the bottom lane. You might forced to use the ulti to back away, but survives. Very lucky there from the Sylvana that the Kufra didn't get a proper jump on her.
This game is a nail biter. Oh my god.
The whole of Team Transition forced to hug the base right now. They just have to clear the minion wave, and with Chang'e and Harris, they should fairly easily clear the minion wave. Nice ulti coming in from the Sylvana on 2 people, popping the immortality on Kaja. Roger killing the Kufra as well. Selena forced to use that Winter Truncheon, gets a double kill on the Roger, but Selena cleaning up on the Harriet. Roger now trying to chase the Yisun Shin, but he doesn't have enough damage. He falls to the Yisan Shin, and Sylvana forced to defend alone against 3 people here. Lapu, very low HP, still has the immortality, but he can't fight against the rest of Team Gangbang. It's gonna be a gangbang in the base, and that's GG.
Victory!
What happened here?
And with that, TT is transitioning back to the drawing board. Ba-dum-ts.
What the fuck happened there?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever curious about the voice of despair, that's Walk's voice right now.
I can understand that you lose the early game to some extent against Yisun and Selena, but then you're not forced to take every single fight you see. You just have to back away and just play more collectively together instead of forcing those fights around the turtles, giving them basically free turtles, even helping them by starting it for yourself, and then just getting caught out sometimes in some random bushes. It's not. It's everything that went wrong in that game, macro-wise, yeah.
Just some wrong decisions that are coming in from Team Transition, and there wasn't really farm protection for the hyper carrying that game. He was left alone a couple of times, and that's displayed on the scoreboard here. He died 10 times in 20 minutes. He was dead half the time in that game.
Yeah, that's true. He was being caught out in exact the same bush where other jungle mains got caught out yesterday.
We should dub that bush the cursed bush.
Yeah, we need to make a note about it. Don't use this bush as jungler.
I'm sure. Well, if the rest of Team Transition will hear about that in the practice with Volk.
I'm just saying.
And with that, looks like Team Gangbang was on some rogue energy with the energetic team fight. Discount code RTG Esports on their website, so make sure to check that out. And if you're interested in any of figurines, ML-wise, or any other game, any character, contact us on Discord. You can see that on the screen with the King of Fighters Aurora figurine. But we should get the next series underway here fairly soon. Anything else you want to add to that game, Wolk?
There's nothing to be said.
And with that, we should cut to a small break with the trailer. We'll be right back. Thank you very much for tuning in.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom, tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it, 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see as a tank mate. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana, so close.
He's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. Well taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Lolita's well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see as a tank mate. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana, so close.
He's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. Well taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Lolita's well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see, the tank made. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana, so close.
He's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just picked the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's horrible.
For the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Lolita's well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see, the tank made. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana, so close.
He's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just picked the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's horrible.
For the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Lolita's well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see, the tank made. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close. He's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong. A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? They ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that's horrible, man. That's
For
horrible.
the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tilbury tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Alita there. That's what I like to see as a tank name. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close. He's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong. A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the semi-finals with Scorch Trials versus Phantom Troop. Two fairly high point
It's the
squads
quarterfinals.
here. Oh, it's the quarterfinals. My
Yeah.
apologies. But should be a fairly interesting match here. Let's get this underway into the draft. Oh no, Walt got left out and he has to watch from the stream. Bro, I started the match. Oh no, it's the wrong lobby.
Bruh.
Oh no. Oh no. Wrong lobby.
Pro organizers hashtag, by the way.
My apologies. Wrong lobby.
This is so cringe.
Fuck
And
off. I don't have one job. I don't have one job.
You have two jobs.
I mean, it looks like they realize what happened here, so they're not gonna take it seriously. We should get a restart fairly soon. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Um, that's why we're waiting for our tournament lobbies to be active, and we'll get no mistakes like this happening in the future. But for now, we'll get a restart fairly soon, and we'll get this match underway.
Okay.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Can they surrender first minute?
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Is this still on stream?
First blood.
Keep in mind, guys, yeah, I invited 12 people into this lobby, and not a single one of them realized it was a classic lobby. So, like not entirely my fault, but a little bit my fault, you know.
Wait, are we still live?
Yeah,
What?
we should have cut to a trailer, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Ah, okay, invite me again.
Victory!
Mark, I invited you.
Yes. Yes.
Go now. Go up, up. I can't go up either. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, the match was supposed to start at 7:30, so technically we're on time. Thanks to the quick games by Team Transition.
Bro. Don't rub it into my nose. Oh.
Well, if you guys are just tuning in and if you're interested in joining any of our tournaments or just want to hang out or find players or recruit players to your squad, make sure you join the Discord. Links are down below. And if you're interested in supporting us, please leave us a follow on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all of the social media. Maybe not LinkedIn, we're not that professional just yet. But otherwise, we have it all here on RTG. Wolk, you have any information on any of these squads? I know you know Shibuya, right?
Yeah, Shibuya, yeah. They are coming up with almost, I think, basically the same lineup as yesterday, except of that one guy there, XS, that's a guy I haven't noticed yet. But basically, their main lineup is still the same, and they should show a similar level of kind of performance like yesterday when they played against TTPH. And yeah, they just played collectively in calm yesterday and just went through with the game plan. Even though they didn't win all the fights, they just managed to pull through. And about team what was the name again?
LG?
Yeah, no. That Shibuya is playing against right now.
Team Phantom Troop.
Ah, Phantom Troop. Yeah. About Team Phantom Troop, I've never heard about them, as you've maybe noticed.
Well, they're a Filipino squad, definitely inspired by Bren right now with their names, how TZ represent. But this is the first time they've entered an RTG tournament, so it should be interesting what they have to show. But they're all above 1,000 points right now, so it should be a fairly good matchup here once we get this match underway.
Indeed. Wait, they're complaining about that spectator?
Yeah, I kicked him. Because he didn't want to leave. I don't know who invited him. And we should get this match underway fairly soon. Just waiting for the players to say that they're ready, and we'll get the draft underway. And here we go. Interesting to see a draft of two teams that we know a fair bit amount of Shibuya. Like they love their Freya, they love their Jawhead, they love their Yuzong. But we don't know much about Team Phantom Troop, so let's see what they have underneath their brains here.
And now they banned the Elise first. Some people really do ban the Elise as first pick, if you didn't notice it. They did it also sometimes in M2, and some people prefer to not play against Elise players as first pick teams, because Elise is just really flexible on the side lane and can just hold her lane. So if you want to win your side lane, then you don't want to match up against Elise. Except if you want to out-rotate her like LG did yesterday. And with the Selena ban, yeah, Selena has been picked almost every single game in this tournament so far, with either being banned or picked immediately if she was being left open. And that's for a good reason, as you just saw an example of this just last game. With the Esmeralda ban, this is was an interesting choice from Phantom Troops now, because usually you want to pick the Esmeralda's first pick, but I guess they don't trust their Esmeralda skills and didn't want to pick her. And as for the East and Shinban, yeah, it's getting more modern, especially for tournament matches, to ban out this one of the strongest hypers in this game right now, because he's just providing too much of wave clear, too much of team fight potential, everything in the early game. And with the Sylvana first pick, I'm excited to see now her being either played as a tank or as a side laner. Whereas Team Shibuya is going for the Chang'e and Shu composition, pretty standard. But one detail to notice now is that Brody was being left open and immediately taken away from the side of Phantom Troop. And I wonder how they want to round out their...
Keep in mind though, they didn't first pick it, even though it wasn't banned. They went for the Sylvana first pick instead.
Yeah, the problem with Brody first pick is that you can just outmaneuver him with, for example, some Sylvana picks for the enemy team or Chu picks too, because he can CC one guy, but he can't CC the second guy who can follow up and stun him too. That's why they went for the Sylvana first pick. And with the Matilda pick, the first draft phase of Team Phantom Troop is now completed, which is quite solid with poke damage and poke damage and poke damage. And Atlas got picked up from Team Shibuya. This fits into their more compact playstyle where they just want to play around several several parts of the map. They don't rely on one focus entirely, but they are more flexible in their approach to the game. They can split push, they can team fight, they can also just take objectives slowly. That's how they play. And with their
So they're
Kai
not
being
like
banned
Team
out,
LG that's like dive, dive, dive.
yeah,
They wait for their opportunities instead.
yeah,
But,
they take what they can. And with their Kai and Claude being banned out, Team Shibuya decided to go for the Lapu pick, which fits their playstyle. Lapu can be aggressive or being played normal on the lane. And with the Lancelot pick, these things are getting spicier. I wonder what they go for. Yeah, the team Phantom Troop is going for a heavy poke comp. They want to poke the enemy team as much as possible, and as soon as they recoil, they get the objectives or towers, or if they get the kills. So that's basically their game plan, and Team Shibuya is just playing it calmly and collectively in the draft, and they just go for the mid-game team fights probably, and they're trying to see what part of the map they can win, and then prioritize on the winning side lane or on the winning condition. Like if they play better the team fights, they will go for the team fights. If they have better side lanes, then they will split apart the map and won't let Team Phantom Troop get into team fights. Whereas Team Phantom Troop,
I bet Team Phantom Troop has been watching Bren all day, seeing as they're that Filipino squad. They go for that Lancelot inspired by Carl Teasy,
Yeah.
maybe thinking he's as good as him. But let's see if it pans out here with a carry pick on the side of Team Shibuya. A lot of CC coming out of Team Shibuya as well, from the Atlas and the Lapu and the True. So it'll be interesting to see if this Lancelot manages to survive, but he does have his fair amount of protection as well, coming in from the Sylvana, the Mathilda, a knockup from Yuzong. But Brody, not really somebody who protects anybody, so let's see if he manages to survive in team fights.
I mean, Team Phantom Troop just wants to get the 101s, the 2v2s, or the 3v3 skirmishes going as soon as possible and just win out, and they're through the. Maybe they want to show off the mechanical skills with this lineup, because usually you don't pick this team comp if you want to go for heavy objective plays, or if you want to go for fully 5v5 team fights. You just want to go for the skirmishes, which means Lancelot will gank as soon as he can to either to the bot lane, top lane, and they will fight lots of 3v3s in this matchup. I can tell you already that.
So it's kind of like the LG lineup that we saw yesterday. A lot of dive, but they didn't go full dive just yet. They have a backup plan with the Brody and the Yuzong for durability and damage in the late game.
It's not a full dive comp because LG actually wanted to play the 5v5 team fights with the team comp, but the Team Phantom Troop just wants the skirmishes, which are the gangs either on the top lane or the map or the bot lane.
Atlas very low. Will he fall? Gets stunned by Sylvana, and Sylvana claims the first blood there. Very well played with the zoning, with the spacing coming in from Phantom Troop.
Exactly what I mentioned before. They want to get the small ball rolling as soon as possible with the numbers advantage when they can, or with the gangs. Now Carry has to recall, which gives the opportunity for Phantom Troop to engage now on the Lapu. It's really hard for him now to survive if the minions are crashing into his lane. And the
Four people in the top lane here against this Lapu. Just one stun from the Sylvana, and then the Brody, and he's just dead. There's nothing to say. He's dead. One stun from each hero and he's dead.
And it all started with Carry being poked out on the mid lane and having to recall. It all started in that moment, and that was already 30 seconds before.
Shu in the middle lane trying to push a little bit, but forced to back away with the rotation from Phantom Troop. Now they're starting on the turtle. Will they actually pursue this? Because Lancelot's not even there yet. He's trying to get his blue buff. So maybe
They're
it's kind of
baiting
just
it.
a little bait. But Changi is forced to go here near the turtle, wasting time, not getting any farm in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, middle lane though, Lancelot in position here to deal some damage, but gets kicked into the tower by Chu! Yuzong trying to salvage the fight here with his ulti, and Atlas gets a two-man ulti as well! Very well played from Shibuya with the initiation, but no more kills coming in from the side of Shibuya. Surprisingly, the rest of Phantom Troop survives that engagement, but Carry now on the turtle, and Changi pushing the bottom lane, getting a little bit of gold there. Matilda going in on the carry, dealing a decent amount of damage, but forced to back away now. Lancelot on the turtle gets it with the retribution. And now Yuzong and the Changi. Yuzong low HP, but Changi has cooldown maybe, so he didn't get a kill. Meanwhile, Brody gets a solo kill on the top lane, on the Lapu, which is very surprising. Maybe Lapu got a bit overconfident there.
To break down everything what just happened in the last few seconds, but because Matilda was able to zone out 4 people by herself, Lancelot got enough time to come back into the game, come back to the map after he died before, and stole the turtle with his battery. In the meanwhile, mid lane is getting pushed into. Wow. I mean, wow. Okay, pay attention now to the top lane. Top lane is in our... yeah, Lapu's dying.
Sorry, I just got disconnected there, but
if you're on the Lapu versus Brody matchup, you don't want to get stacked by Brody, because you will just die immediately once Brody has 4 stacks and you won't poke you already down to, for example, half HP. It happened already now the second time this match. You don't want to have this to happen to you. And with this, Phantom Troop is already playing through their advantages. Brody winning his 1-on-1, Yuzong is just clearing his lane, he's just helping out his team as soon as possible, and the rest of the team is just trying to poke them as much as possible and getting objectives out from their poke comp. And the Brody again
going in for the ulti again over the top lane, but oh my god, the damage! Lapu is just feeding at this point. 0 and 4. Blade of Despair finished on the Brody. Chu trying to initiate, but Brody manages to back away underneath the turret. Meanwhile, middle lane near the blue buff, Atlas gets the ulti on 2 people there, but Matilda gets the kill on the Atlas instead. Atlas initiation fairly good, but no backup there to support him. So Lancelot gets a free blue buff here on the enemy jungle.
And Brody gets a free tower on the top lane too after his solo kill on Lapu.
And then they're gonna get a turtle afterwards, so...
Team
Phantom Troop snowballing out of
really
control
clean.
here.
Yeah, they played this out really cleanly. They've made 1 or 2 mechanical mistakes which led them to have some deaths, but overall they're playing the objective game really clean. They are playing their team comp to their fullest potential almost. They're just poking everyone out with the Matilda damage, Sylvana's second skill, and then with the Lancelot poke damage, they can either kill them immediately or they just force them to recall and then force other objectives, for example on the top lane or on the turtles, or just push towers. Meanwhile, Chu is out of position right now.
True, in the middle of 4 people here, gets a kick on the Matilda, but he's just feeding to the Lancelot. Atlas gets another 2-man ulti with the Changi ult, but the carry is too far away to deal any damage. Now carry in trouble with the Sylvana ulti. Sylvana falls to the Atlas though, meanwhile Yuzong claims the life of the carry.
The worst part
Phantom
about
Troop
everything
coming
of this...
out on top of that transition again, of that engagement again.
Yeah, the worst part about everything of this was that Atlas got the kill on the Sylvana, not the carry. I mean, not the carry. I mean the hyper of carry. Yeah, oh yeah, carry. Yeah, carry.
Use your words, Will. Use your words.
Yeah, sorry, I confused myself for a moment, and now. Team Phantom Troop is looking now for the mid lane tower, just forcing to push it, and there's not little that Shibuya can do.
Lancelot dueling it out. Will Lancelot get another kill here? Lapu manages to back away underneath the turret. Well, middle lane, Carry in trouble again, manages to back away underneath the turret, but Yuzong now in trouble. The whole team is chasing him, but he manages to dash away as well. Everybody just surviving these engagements for some reason.
Matilda's providing with her second skill lots of shield to her own team, and after it got buffed, it's more than useful to play as support in this current meta, which is ideal for poke comp like Team Phantom Troop have gathered themselves together for this match. With the Sylvana and the Lancelot, they provide enough poke to either kill someone or just poke him low enough so that he has to recoil.
Oh,
with
that
this kill
burst
True-
though on the True with the Matilda. Matilda now 2-1 in 7. Participated in 9 of the kills out of 13 here for the Phantom Troop. Very active gameplay here coming in from Lloyd on the Matilda.
Yeah, I like his Matilda. He's going in, going out whenever he can, and with now with their advantage, they're going for the turtle. Lapo tried to go for it, but he was unlucky and didn't get the turtle. In the meanwhile, they're checking our dangerous bush.
Sylvana gets an ulti on 2 people as well, but tanking fairly well here, but falls anyways. But Yuzong gets the kill on the hyper carry. Yuzong in trouble now in the middle of 4 people. Chu gets a double kill. Lapu trying to deal amount of damage here, but Brody pushes him away, gets the kill with the Matilda, and I think they're just gonna push here with the middle turret.
I didn't expect that high quality of gameplay from Team Phantom Troop because I've never heard about them, but they are playing really cleanly in this game, at least with considering that they had to execute the team comp properly with their early aggression and the ganks and the skirmishes and the 3v3s and the 1-on-1s. Basically, they needed to have the better mechanics during those fights, and they had the comp for it to provide that. In the meanwhile,
They won
Shibuya,
every single lane in this game. Like the Brody winning that much against Lapu in the top lane was very surprising. And look at this Brody, almost got the kill on Changi, but he's in trouble. He went in against 4 people there in the bottom lane. Will Lancelot go in here as well? Will this be a chain feed? Nah, he's too hesitant. He's not gonna go in. He thinks he's too smart for that. But the Brody getting a bit too over aggressive there, maybe.
yeah, this reminds me of some of the LG gameplays yesterday. They once they were ahead, they were just being greedy.
They're still firmly in the lead here with a 6k gold lead 10 minutes in, so they should still be firmly under control of this matchup. Meanwhile though, Lancelot in a fair bit amount of trouble in the middle lane, manages to escape with the shield from Matilda. Atlas now very low, stunning the Lancelot again, but Lancelot gets the kill on the Atlas, healing him up. Now he's on the hunt, he's on the chase for this carry, trying to survive, and is he gonna get a kill? Yes, he is. Double kill inside the base. Lapu jumping in on the Lancelot. Lancelot though dodging the final hit from the Lapu. Very well played mechanically there. Now Lapu gets stunned up in the air. Oh my god, this Lapu is feeding so much, he only gets 50 gold for this death. It's a diggy strat on Lapu, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, this display of mechanical outplays shows you why Team Phantom Troop went for this team comp specifically.
It's Carl Teasy, bro. It's Carl Teasy and Lancelot. He's Smurfing. He's like, oh, I just made Bren win the championship. No, I want to play some more, you know? Let me drop into the EU server right now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they are just hitting almost every single skill shot. They're executing most of the team fights almost to the fullest limits. Even surviving a failing gauge. They just know what they just know the limits of the heroes. Not gonna lie, they know what they're doing. They're pushing out now all lanes with this Lord, and will probably try to get an inhibitor turret for it. While Shibuya
8-1
is
and 2
just
inside
crying.
the bush. Brody though jumping into 4 people again. Very aggressive with the ulti there, but manages to survive and gets a kill as well. Lancelot jumping in legendary on the carry, now underneath the base and getting a kill and surviving at the same time. This Lancelot just showing how much of a better player he is than Shibuya right now.
Oh
Lancelot
my
jumping into the base again, almost killed the Changi, and he does get it. Will he survive as well? Yes, he does. He manages to dash away with the help of Matilda's shield. Now Atlas going in for the stun and the ulti, but it doesn't do anything. And the rest of Team Shibuya is down in the grave. And I think that's gonna be a GG. 12 minutes in, 23-7. Oh, True gets a kick on the Lancelot, but he doesn't even get the kill. Lancelot gets another kill just to bonus it up in this game.
I wish I had those kinds of mechanics from the Phantom Troop.
That Matilda definitely better than yours, not gonna lie.
I mean, she just outplayed them on every single aspect mechanically. Her positioning was great, her map awareness was great, her engages were great, her second skills were even. She also saved some teammates were great, and then her damage also of poke damage, of course, just great.
Matilda did 21% damage that game. That Lancelot and Brody only did 25 and 26%, so she's not far behind from the damage dealers as a support.
Yeah. I mean, she has lots of early game poke damage. That's why I can understand if she got around more than 20% at the end of the game when the game is only ended at around 12 minutes. That explains the Matilda damage here. However, it still doesn't take away that Team Phantom Troop still played this out really cleanly. They executed their team comp perfectly. I have nothing to add on that. They were on paper in every single team fight with the Sylvana engages, Yuzhong taking lots of damage in the backline of them, Matilda and Lancelot working together to clean up all those kills, and Brody smashing his solo lane, winning against Lapu, not only a bit, but by a lot.
Bro, he was 4-0 in that lane. Like, he smashed that Lapu.
I mean, if I were Shibuya, I would be now really concerned, because if you get mechanically outplayed, then you have to think about what you can do for the future. Because if you get mechanically outplayed by not only by a bit, but on both side lanes actually at one point, and on the mid lane, and when there's a big gap between the junglers, then you need to adjust your strategy to something where Team Phantom Troop can't really go in for the same engage they did in this last game just because of their superior mechanics. They need to limit their options down in the draft. They need to draft for something where it would Phantom Troop could mess up more things than they could gain by going for another poke damage comp.
So in other words, they have to go for the macro gameplay. They have to have the better strategy in this game instead of mechanically outplaying this lineup from Phantom Troop, because that difference between skill level in the team fights was just immense. I'm not even gonna lie, they looked like they were being played around with that Lancelot jumping in and out. Like, that Lancelot was surviving on a very minuscule HP. Then Matilda uses the shield. He survives, gets a kill, half HP again, gets another kill, full HP. I'm like, what the fuck are you supposed to do?
I mean, fast reflexes are one thing, but this Lancelot was a bit too fast, even if I would have matched up against him. If I were
Zero
player,
MS gaming here from a hot dog. It's just amazing gameplay, to be honest.
I wouldn't have done anything as a Changi player in that game against this kind of Lancelot player, because I knew I would have been doomed. Oh wait, give me a minute.
Just waiting for the rest of Team Shibuya to pile up inside the lobby here, and we should get the second match of the quarterfinals between Team Shibuya and Phantom Troop underway after that dominant show of energy in the first game by Phantom Troop. Speaking of energy, if you're lacking energy in your ranked games, get Rogue Energy 10% off with the code RTG Esports. And if you're looking for some toys, some figurines, some display pieces for your house, for your room, for your setup, get one of these figurines from RTG. Just message any of our moderators, message any of our staff, and we will get that custom made for you. We should be back fairly shortly. For now, watch the trailer of our upcoming tournament right here.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. Well taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Alita there. That's what I like to see. The tank name. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basha goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolutely...
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second game of the quarterfinals between Team Phantom Troop and Shibuya. Let's get this match underway with a very fast-paced game in the first matchup with Lancelot from Hot Dog acting like Carl Teasy out there smurfing on the European servers. What do you think your predictions are for the second game, Wolf?
It depends on the draft now. Shibuya definitely needs to adjust the draft. If they just go for all-round balanced team, they cannot handle the pressure if Team Phantom Troop is going for another poke damage comp. They cannot do this anymore. They need to they need to commit on something. Either go for full 5v5 team fights and not just the 3v3 skirmishes. That's what the Phantom Troop wants. But for 5v5 team comps where you force the enemy team to go with 5 people with there to the objective, or else they will lose it. Or you force them to pick a comp where they can scale to late game and maybe hope for a better outcome during the later stages of the game. But overall, they need to do something here because they're losing the 1-on-1s, they're losing the 2v2s and the 3v3s. They're losing so much pressure on the mid lane. Their junglers getting out jungled. They need to do something about this now in this draft. And Team Shibuya is starting it off with a Selena ban now.
Did they have a Selena in the last matchup? I don't think they did, right?
No, Selena got banned. And
So
here's
they're
the...
sticking with that Selena ban. And the Alice ban as well. Fairly similar bans here.
I mean, Alice is one of those picks where you would force your enemy team to go as 5 people to you, and if you go for the objective, and that's why they banned Alice away. I think that's part of the strategy.
They want that skirmish lineup. So
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
banning that 5v5 lineup from the enemy team.
They don't want 5v5 fights. They only want the 3v3s and the 1-on-1s. And with the Natalia ban, they are putting out a potential Roma for Team Phantom Troop. They just want to go no ultra safe in this draft, I think. And now the Sylvana being banned away. They don't want to give Team Shibuya the Sylvana first pick, because Sylvana is providing you with lots of good tools to pick off the enemy's jungler. For example, if you pick Sylvana and time your ulti perfectly, you can even pick out the Yushin if he's not dashing away and on time. And now they decide to go for the Brody first pick. which has been already seen sometimes yesterday, but it can be countered if Team Phantom Troop is now drafting it really well. But
I mean, I think the thing is they're taking away that Brody from from Phantom Troop after that dominant display in the first game. Like that Lapu was bullied to the ground 4-0, 4 minutes
oh, but they left the Esme open. They left the Esme open for this.
in. Esme and Matilda combination, that is such a strong lineup coming in from the draft of Phantom Troop. But Shibuya going in for something unconventional here.
They're just showing the skin. No worries.
Terizla. I mean, I've seen Terizla in some matches, but I don't know if they're actually gonna pick it here.
I mean, depends on what you actually want, but yeah, that makes more sense. They wanted 5v5 team fights. You can see it with the Farsa and the Jawhead pick. They don't want to go for the 3v3s anymore. They want to fight as a whole team.
Your team is
And
the
the
Lancelot coming out again.
The
I
biggest
don't know
question
if he's gonna swap with Hot Dog, because Hot Dog was on the Lancelot in the previous match. But Hal Teasy channeling his inner Carl Teasy this match, I guess. So it's in the name. Let's see if it does just as well as his teammate here, Hot Dog.
Oh, they bunt away the Chu, who is a really big threat in the 101 side lane, so they wanted to get rid of that option at least. What could they pick? What could they ban? I mean, for the side of this could also work, but I'm not that scared of a Changi on the side lane alone when it's a 1v1 situation, because you cannot play her. Okay, maybe Shibuya is already so scared at this point that they don't even trust in the mechanics to outplay a Changi in the 101 on the side lane. And he with the Kufra pick, team Phantom Troop is going now for a more 5v5 style team comp too. They want to fight too now in full fights.
I'd be very surprised if that Layla actually goes through, but it seems like Team Shibuya likes showing off their skins. So, we've seen a Kaja in the previous matchups. I wonder, they actually lock it in. So, fairly interesting lineup here. Oh, he actually locked in the Layla! He locks in the Layla! Oh my gosh. Is that a pocket pick, or are they trolling? Are they tilted, or is this a hidden strategy?
No. First of all, the Kaja pick is providing you with at least one safety side lane, because you cannot win your side lane against Kaja. Even if you try too hard, you will die against him. You can only push out the minions, and Kaja is being forced to be busy with the minions for a while the enemy side laner can rotate. For example, in this case, Esmeralda or Claude on the side lane. But on the other hand, with the Layla pick, you can try to divert the attention from the enemy team to you, because usually every team wants to gank the Layla, but if you gank the Layla too much, the Brody gets time to scale up and farm his damage items, and that's maybe the strategy of Shibuya, using this Layla as a bait for Team Phantom.
But Phantom Troop went for a similar route as well. They went for Claude's side lane with the support emblem, Avarice. So they went for the dual core lineup as well. So it'd be interesting who comes out on top. I mean, I'm biased, and I would think Claude beats Layla, but it's all about execution now. So what do you think?
If Claude wins the 101 against Layla, then there's no need to gank the Layla, and then they can focus on the rest of the map and just win out on both side lanes again.
So who do you think came out on top of the draft? Well, I'm leaning towards Phantom Troop here again with a fairly balanced lineup. So they got the Esmeralda and Matilda for that very, very hard 5v5 matchup. What do you think, Walt?
I mean, if you pick the Brody and give the enemy team an Esme and Matilda, then just because you got smashed from a Brody before, then it's maybe the wrong decision. Because Esmeralda and Matilda combined are two beasts with shields.
Bro, I don't even want to play anymore if I see Esmeralda and Matilda on the same team. Like, how do you deal with that? Like, Matilda even gives Esmeralda extra shield during the team fight and gives her a dash as well with her ulti combined. Like, how do you deal with that? And then, not to mention the rest of the team. Hello, that Lancelot's gonna do a lot of work. They did swap the heroes, and Hot Dog is back on the Lancelot. He was a beast in the first game, 9-1 and 0. So,
Matilda already going for the first gank. Look at the poke damage again. Ay ay ay. And with this, Esmeralda is able to get this gold crib with basically no contest, because if Kaja tries to contest this gold crib, he will most likely die from it. Which gives already the first slight gold advantage towards Team Phantom Troop. And now they are going for the same style again. 3v3 on the top lane now. Even though they are now at a numbers disadvantage, they get the kill on Farsa now, and it's... oh my god, it's a disaster again.
Lancelot doing a lot of work here again. Double kill for the Lancelot. Hot Dog skewering all of his opponents with that Lancelot. Fairly ironic with that name. It's a barbecue out here. Lancelot going underneath the turret. Layla now very low, dashing away again. But look at the HP on both of these heroes. That's a killing spree. Basically a triple kill. Will he get the basic mage? Yes, he does. 2 double kills in a row. Hot Dog playing around with his food.
Okay. Maybe they should have pumped the Lancelot.
Lancelot not really a ban-worthy thing in rank these days, but when the player is this good, what do? It's called TZ reincarnated here on Phantom Troop. Like, look at this. Like, how do you deal with this? This is 4-0, 2 minutes in.
I mean, Shibuya's draft was better this time, but they still went on for the same strategy. They fell into the same trap as before in the previous game. Phantom 2 wanted this 3v3, or in this case 3v4 fight, because they are strong in those type of fights, whereas Shibuya is only strong in the really 5v5 full complete brawl out fights, but they don't get this kind of fight if Kaja is stuck on the sideline with his cleanup duties. And
how
here
do you think Shibuya can manage to shut down the Lancelot here as he's taking the turtle? Do you think there's any engagement where he's gonna get caught out solo? It's so hard to get him separated from his team with this defensive lineup coming in from Phantom Troop.
Oh, they already have an idea how to do this. Like this.
Layla getting a kill on the Claude though. Top lane, 3 people on 1 hero. I guess it's a good pickup, but now Phantom Troop coming in from behind Kufra and Matilda. Will they get the jump here? Matilda dashing forwards, doesn't use the ulti though. Kufra still hidden in the bush. They still don't know he's there, but now he's gonna get revealed with the Farsa walking in with the face check. Brody getting some hits in, and Kufra has to back away.
Shibuya is in a really critical spot right now. Look at the damage Matilda is dealing to Brody.
Brody though in trouble right now, has to back away. Matilda though taking a fair amount of damage, giving the kill to Brody. Meanwhile, Lancelot stunned up by the Farsa, has to back away as well. Good engagement coming in from Shibuya.
That's already twice in a row where one Phantom Troop member decided to go in 1v4 into the enemy team. Okay, that with the Claude was more of an accident, but this Matilda was completely intentionally going for this Brody, even though she's just a support poke hero, not a assassin like Karina. So it doesn't work like the same.
We saw them do this even in the last matchup. They get overconfident when they're ahead, but I guess they're a little more confident now after that dominant show in the first game. But maybe it's a bit too much. Kufra on the top lane. Oh, Claude dies again in the top lane. Meanwhile, Lancelot dies in the bottom lane.
I don't
things
know why
are kind
they
of falling apart here.
I don't know why they decide to go for the 1v3s, because they're not that good that they can just 1v3 their opponents.
They're not against epics here, like, jeez.
You have
I know they made them look like amateurs in the first match, but come on, you can't underestimate your opponent that much.
That is disrespect, complete disrespect, and it's good that Shibuya was able to capitalize on these 3 mistakes so far. And the Cooper, no, it was the Cooper being called out for a moment, and he had to flicker away from there. But still, if Phantom Troop keeps playing that cocky, it will backfire even this game alone. Wait, I don't understand this Kaja flicker right now, though. Oh.
Demon Hunter Sword finished for the Claude though 5 minutes in, so he should start participating in some of the fights. That average gold coming into play, 3,000 gold already on this Claude from Miggy. Another random kill there coming in from Brody, now chasing the Esmeralda in the bottom lane. Kufra gets a jump, gets the ulti as well. Brody fairly low HP, Esmeralda gets the kill. The rest of the team has to back away, low HP on the side of Phantom. Lancelot gets the kill solo in the middle lane against that Farsa and the tower as well.
First things of all, Team Shibuya were too confident that moment, especially that Brody. He just went in and didn't respect the option of Kufra still being there. In the meanwhile, Lancelot got the kill solo on Faster. And wait, what?
And
Layla got the kill on Claude?
Claude died randomly 3 times in a row now in the top lane, interestingly enough. But maybe it was a bait because Lancelot took the turtle at the same time and gets a kill on the Kadra as well.
Maybe Team Phantom Troop are enjoying themselves a bit too much in this game. That's why they're doing these kinds of mistakes, because the overall game plan is still running through. They're winning their side lanes right now. They're winning the important team fights. It's not like those moments were not important at all where they got caught out, but it wasn't that.
Kufra gets a jump and an ulti here on the Jawhead, though. Jawhead flickers away back to safety.
They don't need to play completely clean to win this game. They just need to execute the team enough to bully out Team Shibuya out from their own lanes. That's all what Team Phantom Troop has to do there, even if they troll here, there, and a bit.
I mean, at the end of the day, we're here to have some fun with these games, you know, but like, that maybe not too much fun to the point of throwing the game away. I don't think Phantom is gonna do that with the mechanical skill and experience that they have displayed in the first match.
I'm scared about this Layla now.
This Layla is actually fairly farmed, you know, like 5,000 gold almost on this Layla. But Lancelot with 7,000 gold. Layla getting another kill on the top lane again. Shot down by Matilda though. But Layla gets the kill on Matilda as well. And Lancelot goes in for the cleanup. But Lancelot in the middle of 2 heroes underneath the turret here. That dashes though. Are you on 0 MS? Now he goes back in on the Droid again. Droid and Lancelot dueling it out. Will Droid get a throw? Yes, he does. Gets thrown into the tower. Lancelot gets the dash back again. Shuts down the Lancelot, the Jawhead. Playing fairly well here, but shot down by the Esmeralda. Kadra in here to defend the third. Kadra flickers forward, but doesn't catch anything.
Okay. That moment at the end from Lancelot, if he had ulted a bit later, he could have survived this tower shot, but he did it too early and this tower shot still went through to him. That was a small mistake from him, but considering that he got already 8 kills, it's only just a small piece of water onto the hot stone.
He deserves to have fun a little bit, you know, after he's carried his team so hard in the past 2 matches.
No one's taking care of the top lane minions yet. And in the meanwhile, Team Shibuya is trying to push out finally the bot lane tower. I think they can do this, but what is Team Phantom Troop doing in the meantime? They're already trying to set up for a lot.
I guess they feel like they're far enough ahead to get this fight. On the way, Brody already half HP, but Matilda falling to the Layla. That Layla dealing a ton of damage. Esmeralda forced to back away. The Claude cleaning up now though, with the double kill. Lancelot as well, triple kill for the Claude. The amount of damage with that Demon Hunter sword, with that golden staff, and the amount of attack speed he has is just insane. That's why they were setting up for Lord.
The beginning of the team fight was actually pretty decently done from Team Shibuya. They almost got 2 kills, and if they had played a bit cleaner, they would have gotten these 2 kills, and maybe some more members of them would have survived that team fight. But
the potion being bought by the Kaji there, did you see? Doesn't trust this droid anymore.
But because of this Lancelot always cleaning up or getting always 1 or 2 kills in the backline of each team fight, and Claude doing the main damage, then in the team fight there's almost no chance for survival in the 5v5 right now. They're just too far ahead. And they're clearly showing now that they want to push in more towers with this Lord. They're freezing the lane so that Team Shibuya can't get any minions, and they won't get any gold, and they are synchronizing the lane as good as possible. Even though it's only just with 2 lanes practically right now, the Kufa is going up for engage. They just want to flex.
And that Claude is just cleaning up in the middle lane, combined with damage of the Lancelot. This Lancelot is a janitor. Replace that stick, that fencing saber with a broom, cause he's cleaning up the mess that is Shibuya right now.
His mechanical skills are really on top of this tournament right now. From a individual performance-wise, he's maybe one of the best players right now in the tournament. He's just playing too clean, on this hero at least. Maybe
I'm excited to see him against LG in the future. Meanwhile, Jawhead goes for the throw, but this is game over. This is GG. Claude almost died, but he didn't. Dominant performance there from Phantom Troop against Shibuya. One of the stronger teams in this tournament as well.
I mean, Layla was actually doing decent on her lane, but everything else was falling apart in this game.
Layla's the MVP. What do you mean?
Yeah,
but Farza
she
0-4. Like,
there's not much you can do as a mage player if you're up against this kind of Lancelot players.
like Farza stands there and it's free real estate for the Lancelot, you know.
This is what happened also to the Changi before. You're just hopeless as mage.
Or will we see a Lancelot ban against Phantom Troop in the future? We will see. Stay tuned here on RTG 5v5 Invitational. If you're running out of energy, please get some Rogue Energy with 10% off RTG Esports. And if you're looking for some figurines, some custom made art, check out the figurines and go to our Discord and make an order. If you're interested in our tournaments, there's a €250 tournament next week with a €5 entry only per member. So make sure to join the Discord, join our tournaments, make some friends, join some squads, publicize your squads, do anything you want. If it's ML, Wildlife, COD Mobile, anything mobile gaming related, join our Discord. Thank you very much for joining in and watch this trailer of our tournament. Thank you.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? They ended up with Brody and Jawhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that's horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Alita there. That's what I like to see as a tank name. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basha goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close.
She's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom, tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it, 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see. The tank made incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basha goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close.
He's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom, tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it, 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see. The tank made incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basha goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close.
He's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
And welcome back, guys, to the first game of the semi-finals between LG and Sect, two of the heavy hitters here in the RTG 5v5 Invitational. All of them glory players, all of them above 1.5k points. So it'll be a very interesting match here. What's your history with these two squads, Wolf?
Well, I've never won against LG, and against Sect we played some close games against each other in rank, but we still lost them somehow.
In other words, these two squads are better than yours.
It was close with the Sect, I said.
Your team is banned.
But
However, back to the
Esme
draw.
ban and a Brody ban. After seeing that last match, I'm not surprised.
It's more surprising that Team Sec decided to ban out the Benedetta from LG because they realized that she played, the GN played Benedetta maybe too annoying, and with the Natalia ban they wanted to get rid of as many dive heroes as possible, but they left Selena open for LG, which is also one of their favorite picks in this tournament so far. Let's see what Sect is gonna do about it. Yeah, their least pick, getting through, Joet too. They're going now. They want to fight. They want to fight LG heads on.
I wanna go for that 5v5 so that if LG dives in, and they're in a fair amount of trouble. Because if you dive an Alice underneath the turret, you're not gonna have a good time. But with that Claude, that's gonna deal a fair amount of percentage damage with the Demon Hunter sword. So that's kind of a counter to Alice. But
And now here's the
was,
true.
well,
The true pick would be now so. Okay, they
oh,
go instead for the
Chang'e, though.
Chang'e.
They go for the classic magic damage combo
Yeah.
of Selena and Chang'e to
Yeah,
protect this Claude.
Mhm.
It's
I mean,
the
if they
one
leave now,
Sect has against it.
if Team Sect is leaving Chu open, then Team LG just gets a Chu and wins the game. If they need to either pick him now or just ban him.
They go for the Yuzong.
They go for the Yuzong first.
So
It's
Chu is
okay.
open,
Team is
but they're gonna go for a
Well-
ban as well. Are they gonna ban Chu or leave it open?
You have seen already in the games yesterday that Chu is just pushing out the lanes against Alice and can rotate much faster than Alice.
Keep in
and
mind though,
that's-
Paquito's still open, and LG
Yeah,
likes to
and there's
heal
the
as
Chu
well.
one. Are they listening to the stream?
He's
And
and
he should
Shinvan
ban.
coming in from LG, but Sec's still
Yeah.
lacking the hyper carry, so it'd be interesting to see what they go for. The Roger's still open, but we've seen how that play out in previous matches. They go for the
They don't
mage
want
pick
to-
first instead.
I'm not sure about the Kaguro pick if you're up against a good Selena, because if Selena hits a stun, then even if you dash out with your second skill, if there's enough follow-up coming through from LG, Kaguro is just dead. And with the Link pick, they actually want to fight on the jungle, on a jungle territory from LG. They
Interesting
want to
Link
fight.
pick against a Hayabusa though, because Hayabusa can easily chase a Ling with the ulti. So I don't know how that Ling is gonna be surviving inside the team fights, especially with that Selena. If Selena gets a stun, that Ling is dead. It's done for.
Both teams need to play out the team comps more carefully, but Team Sec needs to play more cleanly than Team LG. LG is more easier to execute on because you don't have to hit every single stun on Selena to be useful. It's already good enough if you hit most of them, but for Team Sec they're not allowed to do many mistakes in this game, or else they will, or else Team LG will just snowball the game out of control. And this is what
LG
they're
staying true to their
capitalizing on.
identity as well. They always go for the assassin hyper carry. It seems like. What do you think about that? Wolf?
They want to dive. That's easy. That's easy. Easy to see. And with the Claude, they also have something for the later team fights. They want to dive
Ensuring
you and
that
they want to
late
kill
game.
you. That's their plan.
We've seen
they
some
can
fair
glorify
amount
the
of
post.
success with that dual core lineup, you know, like a core on
Yeah.
the side lane and a very aggressive hyper carry in the middle lane. Coming in from Phantom
Yeah.
Troop is kind of the same play style with LG and Phantom Troop, but I think LG kind of executes a little cleaner, but they both get aggressive once they're in the advantage, and sometimes they
Yeah.
troll a little bit, so it'll be
Yeah.
interesting to see if
Yeah, the
how they
difference,
do
the
in
main,
the finals if they meet.
yeah, the main difference between LG and Phantom Troops is that LG wants to dive in with 5 people, whereas Phantom Troop is always leaving one guy on the sideline to win his 1-on-1 matchup. That's a big difference between those two teams. Even though it seems
In
small,
other
it
words-
makes it's a difference.
In other words,
Yeah.
Phantom is more greedy than LG, because LG
I mean-
is all clumped up together, and Phantom wants all of the farm in the map.
I mean, if they believe in the 101 mechanics, wait, I am actually interested to see maybe.
Jawhead in trouble here though. Will he fall to the Selena? Managing to survive. Kagura actually gets the first blood on the Selena. I think Jawhead will still fall here, but Ling is in trouble now. And the Claude as well is gonna fall to his grave. Ling actually survives and gets the kill.
Interesting engage now there from the side of. Okay, well, basically they capitalized on the mistake of LG because.
Hayabusa jumping in from the bush though, dealing a fair amount of damage here. Selena misses the stun, and that's the end of that.
Yeah, well, Team Sec realizes that they can't do everything right now, and they need to play it now more calm. And in the meanwhile, Team LG just wants to get ahead now. They want to go for the fights. They want to get it bloody. You can see it already on their movements. They want to get the fights now. And Changi has a small problem using the ulti now on Yuzhong to stay safe.
He's actually taking a fair amount of damage there, forced back by the Changi with her ulti. Now the turtle is now alive 2 minutes in. That change coming in a few patches ago. Yuzhong actually in trouble inside the turret. Selena hitting the stun and Changi bursting him down.
I mean, that's what I said before about the Selena. You don't have to hit every single stun with Selena, but if you hit the most important stuns, then you're just snowballing the game out of control in favor of your team. Changi getting now the free gold in the tower, and meanwhile Tigreal is providing enough vision for LG so that he can call out what Sect is actually planning to do. And Selena hitting
Jawhead now pushed out of position by the Tigreal, less than half HP. Hayabusa jumping in. Will he use the ulti? Not just yet, just hitting this Jawhead one by one. He gets stunned by the Jawhead though, and now he's in trouble. Killed by the Kagura. Oh my god, the hesitation from the Hayabusa. He pays for it with his life. Hesitation is defeat.
yeah, and now Claude is forced to use his Aegis, and Killing is just cleaning up this kill. Yeah, Team Sect is more on one page than the LG lineup. LG is going too often for the solo plays, whereas Team Sect is going for the team plays. If you understand what I mean.
Like LG is leaning on their mechanical capabilities one-on-one, but Sect is focusing on the macro strategy that they have available to them.
But the Kagura got caught out because she was. I don't know what she was doing there on the mid lane. I guess she wanted to provide
respecting
vision.
the bush, Jawhead forced to flicker away. Oh, Ling actually hit with a stun while he is flying towards the bush, and he is forced to use ulti and backs away. Hayabusa with the shutdown. That's what I was talking about in the draft. Hayabusa can easily chase you down after getting stunned.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a free turtle for LG.
And the Selena hits another stun throw. It's. Oh my god, this is disastrous. Yuzhong wasting his ulti basically right now. Now when he's on his lane, Changi can just bully this Yuzhong out of his minions. And with this, LG is going now for more fights in the mid lane. Kagura wasting her ulti now. Tigreal wasted his ulti too, but it's not that big of a problem right now. They're going now into this push. They want the kills. They will get the kills. And this early game is already
finished now on Claude as well.
You can see already the Changi. Look at the Changi. Look at the Changi. Oh my god, she got the kill. As I said, after Yuzhong's ulti is over, he has no real threat to this Changi. And Ling wants to go for this Changi if she's not being careful. But Selena's coming for the backup now.
Ling has to be the one that's careful here. If he gets hit by a Selena stun, he's probably gonna die with the Changi ulti.
And at least we're being almost caught out, and team plays slowly falling apart now after those first great engages. They are now too split now. Look at the Kagura versus Hayabusa matchup right now. She's just alone.
Kagura is dead. She tried to save herself with the minions, but it wasn't enough. Now Ling going in, and now he's out of position. Is he just gonna die here? He has to use ulti, but it's just like one hit away. Oh my god, that's a feed from the Ling in there. Alice underneath the turret there, dealing a fair amount of damage, regenerating her HP as well. I told you, don't dive an Alice underneath the turret. You're gonna be in trouble. Hayabusa in trouble, shut down by the Jawhead. But I don't think that was worth it if Jawhead gets the gold.
The problem is in this game right now is that LG basically dragged Sec down to the mud with their playstyle. Sec is now playing not more as a team; they're playing now for individual plays. They, even though no one forced them to do so, they could have just played more calm and just stick together as a unit. Instead, they're going now for the solo plays. Look, Joy being alone.
Joy getting stunned in the middle lane there, face to face against the Selena, but manages to flicker away. Changi used ulti as well, so it might be time for Sec to initiate here after the Jawhead regens a little bit. Lane getting aggressive here, less than half HP, now has to go to the jungle to regenerate.
One of the important things to know is if you're playing against such a team like LG, you have to stick to your own identity and not play like what Sec was doing the last few minutes, just going for the solo plays, because LG will outplay
Amazing
you
ulti
mechanically.
there coming in from the Tigreal, stunning two people and pushing them back as well. Now the Alice going in, getting a kill on the Claude. Alice doing a fair amount of work here. The Link cleaning up as well. Tigreal in trouble now. Will they go for it? Never chase attack, but Joyd is going for it. Goes for the throw. Ling is gonna go for the cleanup, but in the meanwhile, Changi is getting kills. Why are you chasing that tank? It's not even worth it anymore. Now Alice is gonna die. No, he isn't. Oh, yes, he is. Double kill for the Changi.
At least in this team fight, Sec pulled themselves together and fought as a team, and that's how they got the.
Ling gets a kill on the Hayabusa as well, which is very big. Now he's in trouble, has to back away. Selena jumping in. Jawhead is gonna die here.
Yeah, he's the sacrificial lamb, but okay.
Selena dying to the Ling and Kagura combo there. Meanwhile, Chang'e almost killed the Kagura with her ulti. The only thing I don't like with Sec there, yes, they did it. They grouped up, they fought as a team, but why did they group up against the Tigreal? It took them about 30 seconds just to kill one hero, while Changi was cleaning the rest of the team.
Yeah. LG notices that Sec is playing finally together as a team, and that's why they are going now for more the objective gameplay style. They're putting Tigreal and Changi on those bushes to zone them out, and
Hayabusa very low HP now. He does get the turtle, gets the ulti off as well, gets the Ling as well. Oh my god, he's cleaning up. Alice though getting a fair amount of work done. Kagura finish off the Tigreal. Selena on the Alice. Now Claude is just gunning everyone down. Yuzong is next to fall.
I don't understand.
And that's a 5-man wipe.
Yeah. I don't understand the decision making of Sec right now. Why they were all focusing on the tank instead of the actual damage dealers during the turtle fight. They all went for
That's
the
twice in a row now.
They all went for the Tigreal, wasted all the ultis on him. They got the kill on him, but they lost everyone else from this team fight. The clean
Like Hayabusa was low HP. Why didn't they focus the Hayabusa instead?
Hayabusa was ulting the Ling, and then he went back to his shadows, and no one of Sec was aware where the shadows were actually located. I can understand that part, but I can still understand the part where they focused a tank as a 5-man unit.
Speaking of tank, Tigreal providing some vision here.
I guess I
Behind
learned their
enemy
lesson
lines.
and just let Tigreal be.
Don't touch him. Don't touch the Tiger.
If you touch
He has
him, it's
corona. So
Yeah.
maintain social distancing.
Yeah, but at this point it's already a bit too late for Sec to do this. And Ling, oh my god, the damage of Claude already. Look at his damage.
I mean,
Oy,
that
oy.
Claude, one of the richest people in the game right now, right next to the Changi. Oh, speaking of Claude, he dies to the Kagura underneath the base there. Questionable ulti coming in from the Claude, but they're forced to back away now. Alice though getting fairly too aggressive. Why do you blink in front of 4 people? Now Yuzong uses ulti, takes a fair amount of damage as well. Has to back away. That's another wasted ulti. Tigreal with a push on the Jawhead. Jawhead now about to fall to the Changi. 2000 damage with one wave.
That was the worst timing for solo plays for Team Sec. They should have just stick together instead of at least dashing forwards alone. Why do you go for solo plays if you know that the only way you can get back into the game is through team play and focusing together one hero, and not just split up in the decision making? That was a small misplay from the Alice, and it's almost too late to fix this. If yeah, LG gets the Lord now. They're looking now for the inhibitors, and in best case for the end of this game with this Lord now. There's little that Team Sec can do in this at this moment. They just did too many solo plays in this game. Some of them were actually worked out at the end, but most of them were just free food for LG.
Now LG controlling the whole of the map. Now Claude on the enemy blue buff. Tigreal hiding in a bush to secure vision. Lord slowly pushing in. Will they have time to kill this Lord? Tangi uses ulti to zone the rest of Team Sec out. Look at that Tigreal. They're forced to throw him away, but he still has to push. Godlike on the Changi. Alice now using the ult to deter them, but it's not enough. Look at that damage. Kagura forced to go into base, and they're just hitting the Nexus, and it's game over.
Yeah. Team Sect actually showed what they're capable of. They know how to team fight with each other. But once they won the team fights at the early game, they decided to go for solo plays, questionable decision making, and that's where everything fell apart. They played the LG style even though it's not their own style. That was the issue. They should have just stick to their own style, team fighting together as a team, go together for the objectives. Don't get greedy and just back off once you have won something important, and then you could have won that game against LG, because LG was not on 100% this game.
They didn't stick to their own identity, I think, is what Volk is trying to say. Like, they had a game plan and they were doing it, and they thought they were doing fairly well, and then all of a sudden they devolved to the same playstyle that LG has. Like, why copy what the enemy is doing when they're losing? It's like that I don't understand.
Yeah, that was the downfall of Team Sect at the end. They adapted to LG's playstyle by copying it, even though that led to their demise.
Yeah,
No.
sorry, I'll just invite you. There's players in my lobby.
Invite me. Oh. Holy shit, my team won a game without me.
Maybe they
Holy
don't
shit.
need you.
Oh my god, that would be sad. Even though I had a 4-game winning streak during the warm-up games for the tournament today with them.
You warmed up and didn't play. That's a problem.
Hey, they were confident that they could win without me at least this game. It's not my fault if if this happens.
Yeah, go up.
Oh yeah.
You wanna play?
No. Yeah, yes, but not for this team.
Sac versus LG Game 2 coming up soon. If some of your energy was lifted off of you after that very active game, go to Rogue Energy and put in the code name RTG Esport for 10% off. And if you're interested in beautifying a room, putting some swag on your setup, get some of these figurines like the Aurora King of Fighter figurine that you see on your screen. Any skin, any hero, any character from any game, we can make it for you. So check us out on Discord. If you want to join the future tournaments like a 250 euro tournament next week, join the Discord as well. There's a future 1000 euro tournament coming up, so make sure to stay in tune with the news on our Discord. We also have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, so follow us on all of our socials. Thank you very much. Hey, well, want to tell us about your YouTube videos?
Yeah, well, if you're interested in in the strategic part of the games, for example, lane matchups or some strategies overall, or some funny montage content about Mobile Legends, you can just check out my YouTube channel under Wolkenstein Official on YouTube and enjoy the content.
Yes, a lot of good content on Walt's channel. Like, I've got to admit, every time I watch, I learn a little bit of something from his strategies. But you know, Walt, with your voice, sometimes you just lullaby to sleep.
Hey! It's not. It's part of it. Hey, but at least I had some people who even enjoyed the horror story I made on YouTube.
Yeah. If I fall asleep during your videos and it's on autoplay, yeah, you get more views. Like every single video will play.
Oh my god! I didn't thought of that option. Oh wait, what? Team Sec wants to get their substitute player? Oh my god, they want to get Hitman now.
Does Hitman is Hitman in Sec squad or is that a random player?
Hitman is the substitute player for the Team Sec squad. They signed him up as a substitute player, but no one ever believed that he would actually play in the tournament because there's a reason.
What's the reason?
He's right now in one of the best squads in Europe right now, Kingsman. They're right now, I think, top 50, and Kingsman is at 2k points. If he would play that matchup, it would look a bit differently, and Zed could actually mechanically outplay, to some extent, even LG. This would make the series more spicy.
And some toxicity here in the team chat as well. Some fairly spicy action going on here on the RTG Invitational.
Dude, this is what happens when two good squads face each other. There's always beef in the chat.
Hey, you and my squad face each other all the time. It's not like that.
I mean, not to that extent, that's true.
It's like we trash talk each other like, Walt, you fucking noob. But that's it, we fucking laugh about it and then that's over.
Yeah.
Mark, is the trailer playing or are we live right now? Nice.
Oh.
It's okay, let's just go for the trailer. Coming up next, watch the trailer for our future tournaments here on RTG Invitational. The second match of the semifinals will be up soon. Thank you very much for tuning in.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that's horrible, man. That's horrible.
For the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom tip. 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Lolita's well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see as a tank main. Incredible.
And welcome back, guys, to the second match of the semi-finals. We'll get this match underway very, very soon. We're just waiting for both teams to say that they're ready, and we'll get this started.
Oh, he said 1 minute.
Just a relog on the side of Team LG. And we'll get this draft underway. Who do you think is gonna win in the next match? Do you think Sect has a chance of winning the next matchup, Volk? How do you think they're supposed to do it?
It depends on how LG is playing this out. If they get too greedy, then Sect can show what they actually have got and just stick to their identity and play through their own playstyle, and then they can catch LG off guard if they are playing too cocky, like in this previous match. They almost had them, but then they faltered and went down to the mud with them. Played LG and trying to mechanically outplay them. Even though that's not something I advise you to do if you are not completely sure you can actually pull it off. If they had stick to their own style, they could have won the game against LG. So let's hope that Team Sect is not doing this mistake anymore and just stick to their own identity.
Well, here we go. We have the draft underway. Team Sect versus Team LG. And a Changi ban coming in of Sect. They don't want to deal with the burst and zoning power of Changi that we experienced in the first match.
I guess if you lose the lane really hard against a Chingy, you just gotta ban her, I guess. And here's the ban of Esmeralda. Normal ban as usual, as we are the second ban pick team. Because if you leave Esme open, then she will get picked, of course. And for the second ban from the side of Team Sect, they will probably... yeah, this makes sense. Less dive options for Team LG, but you know what's the difference now to the previous draft? Benedetta's still open. She was not being banned this time around. So I guess one of either team will pick this up. Either as first pick or as second pick immediately. She's being left open.
Selena
And Sect goes for the Selena instead. And look,
but
look,
that
look,
leaves the
look,
Benedetta open for LG. And here we
Look,
go, we
he's-
see it right now.
He's already hinting the Benedetta pick, and he's flexing also maybe it's true. He has already the Benedetta on Gion, and let's see what their second pick would be. Maybe a Chu, maybe Elise. No, even though no, Elise is not one. So, yeah, Chu belongs to LG.
That dive
And here's
heavy
the Elise
lineup.
for Sect. They just stick to their team fight strategy, but with Selena they have now a better early game clear for their jungler in case they want to go for Eastern Shin or another Claude game. Whatever they use as a jungler, his jungle clear is now faster than before with the Selena helping him out at the beginning.
That's what
No
we said
matter
in the
what he
first
picks.
game, though, that Sect was gonna stick to a team fight strategy, but
Yeah.
it slowly devolved into a skirmish strategy with a team fight lineup, and that's the demise of their team. Meanwhile, though, Jaw had picked up for LG.
I'm not sure if Team Sect can pull this comp actually off with the Selena, but if the Claude gets picked off in one single team fight, it could go down south really fast. This Claude needs to be playing perfectly on M2 level if he wants to win against LG.
M2 level. Carl Teasy, Claude coming in here.
And with the Lapu being banned, they want to get rid of some of Team Sect's comfort picks. Lapu is a too clean side laner. He's providing too much sustain during team fights, helping and too much damage for the enemy backline. That's why they banned her. And with the faster ban, they wanted to get rid of another poke hero for the side of the LG. with the Lunox being picked up, they got another poke hero. You cannot ban all poke heroes, sadly. And here's now the Lunox on the side of Team LG. I wonder how Team Sec will gonna now respond to this, because if they lose this matchup now, they're out of the tournament, as you know. And they decide for the Lilia. Lilia is one of those mages who can survive actually dive comms. I haven't seen her yet, but I know how this could work out in theory. And with the Bakshas tank, they have some anti-lifesteal heroes and some slow effects with his ulti. This could
Also,
help
note
him a lot too.
this is a comfort pick for John. John is a 75% win rate, 1500 games on Lilia. So he definitely knows how to play this hero, but we'll see how it plays out in this matchup against LG in the second match of the semifinals of the RTG Invitational. What's your predictions, Walk? What's gonna happen this game?
What's gonna happen this game? Either Lilia can outmaneuver for her own team versus LG and get them ahead in team fights, or LG is just snowballing this out of control after 1-2 early kills, either on the sidelines through a gank or through the first objective at the first turtle. During that moment, the game will probably be decided already, unless one of those two teams who win at that moment throws it afterwards. But at this level of competition, this shouldn't happen very often anymore, that you throw a game after getting an early lead, especially at those crucial moments. And with this, the game started, and most of the teams are going now for usual rotation. Selena helping out Claude with his blue buff as usual, and Yusichin is starting his own blue buff too now with the help of Jawhead. And Chu is waiting in this push actually, waiting for the Elise to show up. Let's see what's going to happen. Lunox clearing the mid lane minions, Selena not losing a single minion wave, Jawhead getting the green crab on the mid lane, and Chu pushing out the lane already. That means he can already take the gold crab, and that's an advantage for them already. And meanwhile, Lilia gets poked out a lot from this Benedetta. And Benedetta is just trying to get as near as possible. Yeah, both teams are just rotating towards the jungle clear. They want to get level 4 as fast as possible. And Selena gets the first down on Lunox. And misses. Miss! How can you miss the first kill on Selena? Oh my god! Oh my god, Selena, what are you doing? How did you miss that first kill on Lunox?
He went for the flicker dive as well. Oh my jeez.
This is not how you want to start your game. And now, as soon as they realize that Selena did this mistake, LG is capitalizing on that by cutting the top lane minions. Yisun Shin going now towards the top lane gold crib. They're just getting now the gold advantage, slowly but surely. Even though that has the small creeps, they're getting them. And Chu, Claude being out of position. Chu can stun him, Chu can kill him. What is Sek doing?
Sect falling apart here at the seams in this second matchup. Don't know, they're already throwing the early game fairly hard after establishing a little bit of a lead.
I mean, I expected the lead to happen on a side lane after a gank, but not from a misplay from Selena. This shouldn't happen to you at this level. Selena getting the return kill after that misplay, but still, it's just tank. Benedetta meanwhile being left alone in the top lane. That means she can get the minions for free, she can get the free tower, she can get free gold. Lilia cannot get the kill on Lunox and just loses time. Oh wait, Claude went up for the top lane to defend it actually. Nice thought process of Sek there. But Chu is almost winning his side lane against Alice as mentioned. Jawhead getting the Selena. This early game already, this is not looking good. What can I say about this? Team LG is going now for the turtle, they're starting this up now. There's not much they can do there. Lunox getting killed by Lilia here and there. And LG is going now for the team fights, they're winning them. Can they secure the turtle is a different question though, because the Hyper is not there yet. And Ali secured the turtle for Team Sect. Am I still on stream? Ah, so just Kale disconnected, okay. And then meanwhile Benedette is pushing out the top lane turret and everything goes south, everything is falling apart slowly. They got the turtle, but they lost so many kills and pressure on the map. That's unbelievable. And Lilia being now forced to ulti against Benedetta. Lunox rotating towards top lane. Yisun getting now his jungle monsters again. And the only lane which is now on a good spot right now is the bot lane with the Elise getting the turtle, pushing out the lanes so that she can help her team. But Lilia, without her ulti, just died to the Lunox, and I don't know what to say about this game. Top lane being now pushed in, mid lane, Jordan is getting out of position. Yeah, he was trolling a bit, and yeah.
Very
True.
rough start here from Sect. True
And True
getting the
getting
kick
another
on the
kill.
Claude as well, and that's an easy kill. Basha uses the ulti to zone them out, but it's way too late.
This is a catastrophic early game from the side of the Sect. It all started with the Selena misplay mid lane, and I think after that moment the members of Team Sect were not more focused anymore about what was actually going on. Except
Maybe a
of the
little
Elise
bit
player.
of a tilt there.
Yeah. Alice is doing her best on her side. She's pushing out the lane, but Lunox getting kills.
Middle lane though, Lilia getting ultied by the Jawhead. Falls very, very low, but has the ulti to survive. Now Yisun Shin trying to push in the middle lane, backs away a little bit because the Selena is there in the vicinity. Jawhead providing vision here on the bottom lane near the Claude. He gets the flicker, he gets the stun, but Claude manages to dash away. Now Chu underneath the turret gets the kick, but Claude manages to survive with the backup of Alice and Basha. Now Basha trying to get a stun on the Chu, but Chu doesn't get stunned but falls anyway. Shut down to the Basha. I don't know why Basha got the kill there. Lilia was right there next to him.
Yeah, the Baksha got the kill, that was not the best idea, but it was a kill though at the end. And meanwhile, LG getting the turtle and Selena was being forced to flicker away. At least Alice is getting the first tower for Team Sect in this game. That's their silver lining.
She's getting some stacks in the bottom lane as well, but I don't know if she's gonna get those 50 stacks in time, to be honest.
I'm not sure if Alice can carry this game, but Droid is aware that Selena is low as well as Lunox. Oh my god. They just know, they have perfect map awareness, they know where their enemy teams is. Oh
This
my
Lunox
god.
is looking like the Lunox from 2 patches ago, you know? And she had that OP damage. But clean making it work here for LG.
True pushing now the bot lane, and Droid is setting up a trip. He's providing vision to True.
Alice in trouble in the bottom lane here. Against 2 people now getting stunned. Alice running out of mana, manages to trick them with the blink though. Now Basha going in for the stun on the Lunox. Selena misses the arrow though, and Lunox survives.
They could have committed there to kill the Lunox, but I guess they were already too scared to mess anything up that they didn't go for the kill on Lunox. It's understandable during this
I'm fairly surprised as well that Selena missed the arrow there because it was fairly close range.
You already saw after that first misplay from her that this is not a Selena player, and Claude was being left alone. Why was Claude alone actually? Why was Baksha ganking the top lane when there's nothing to gain there?
Benedetta going 1v1 against that Basha for some reason. Now Lilia forced to use ulti as well, and the ulti from Jawhead now gonna throw the Basha into the Lunox. Basha's gonna fall here, but a shutdown on the Lilia now, dealing a much needed damage, but he's gonna fall to the Chu underneath the turret. Chu almost died there, but managed to flicker away. Didn't realize he was getting hit by the turret there.
Me neither. At least they got the turret there, and the mid lane, their next objective after their turtle is probably the mid 2 turret. Or the tier 2 bot lane.
Oh, Selena gets a stun on the Yisun Shin here near the turtle, but she doesn't steal the turtle, she just blinks away. Huh. The turtle was one shot. But okay.
It was clear that Selena would die there. At least she could have stolen the turtle and die with the turtle, but she gave away a turtle and gave away her life. Basically the summary of this game.
She tried so hard and she got so far.
Oh, true joy. This combination. Oh my god, they got the Claude. No, even with Elise and Baksha, they couldn't protect him well enough for this combo.
Basher now using that vengeance, very tanky but not tanky enough. Alice getting a double kill though. Meanwhile, Benedetta inside of the bait, getting that inhibitor turret against Selena.
Oh, Benedetta's treating the Selena like a minion.
Just ignoring her.
Selena's just a big minion in this game.
Essentially in a fair amount of trouble, manages to dash away thanks to the Lunox, but Lunox now in trouble, falling to the Alice. Alice actually on killing spree now. So
I mean-
3-0 on Pleb, but I don't know if that's enough to carry this game.
I mean, he's the only one who didn't do a single mistake in this game so far. At least not a big enough mistake to get him killed in any way. He was supposed to defend his bot lane. He did it as long as possible. He got some kills when it was needed as cleanup, but for the next few minutes he needs to step up his performance even more if he wants to save his team now. And
True,
he
in trouble here.
Alice
And
is really
Alice-
trying everything.
Alice just trying really hard now. 4-0 mega kill, and here comes another one. Will he get it as well? Basha with the kill steal for some reason. Now Yisunjin uses ulti, slows down the rest of the team, and they manage to back away. Now Benedetta getting stunned by the Basha. Claude jumping in, but I don't know if you should have jumped in there, Claude. Go back. Now
Oh
Claude is
my
dead. Wrong
God.
jump there from the Claude. Benedetta now dealing a lot of damage on that Basha. Lunox claims the kill.
In that moment there was a miscommunication in Team 6 team. I was not sure what the call was there, but definitely not going in.
When I saw Claude jump in, I was like, oh no. Oh no, no, no.
This is not the place where you're supposed to be, Claude. You're 1-6, you don't have the damage. What you're doing there?
I mean, he has
with this-
6k gold, but it's not enough.
Yeah,
The
it's just a
support
team
from
and
the
not
other
a
side
team.
has more gold than him.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Team LG secured the Lord and are now looking for some inhibitor turrets and with this. They're getting the tier 2 turret already before the Lord Minions even spawned. This is a massacre.
LG playing a lot cleaner this game than last game, to be honest. I guess they didn't appreciate the trash talk in the lobby there, and they wanted to end this as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Because
Because
goes in with the ulti.
I
zones
guess
the
LG
rest
realized
of
that
us
they were
sent out.
almost about to troll the last game because
Alice
of their,
going in though, doing a fair amount of work here, manages to defend the third, but the Lord is coming in, and they're gonna lose the bottom lane to the Chu. Chu now kicking the Selena. Is Selena gonna fall? No, she manages to dash back to the tower, launches the arrow, but doesn't hit anything. Middle inhibitor still alive somehow. Now Droid in trouble. The immortality will pop. Benedetta uses the ulti. Basha doing a lot of work with the vengeance, but Alice not getting any kills here. He gets the Lunox. Unstoppable on the Alice. Oh my god, the Alice is running out of mana though. If he had a little bit more mana, it would have been a maniac, but Lilia gets a shot down. Now Alice in trouble. Pops the ulti again, pops the dash again, and he survives! Alice doing everything in this game.
Oh my god.
But they've lost everything. They've lost all inhibitors.
Yeah, but at least they're still in this game. They can still make a comeback happen, but I'm not sure how it should start. Maybe Selena needs to hit an arrow on an isolated member of LG, and maybe if the rest of the team can follow up, this could be their first pickup kill. But even in team fights, it's already really hard for Team Sec to win them, because Team LG has just the better setup with the Chu and the Droid combo, and with the Benedetta poke damage and the Lunox damage. They can just outpoke you in every team fight right now. And if Lilia pops out her ulti too early, she will just die to a combo from Droid or Chu.
They realize that this Alice is doing the blunt of the work though, and giving the blue buff to her. Because in that last fight, if she had enough mana, that would have been a wipe. Did you see how low LG was?
Yeah.
But she had to back away because she didn't have enough mana to deal more damage.
Oh, that's an arrow hit, but yeah, that was not the target you want to hit.
Holy Crystal coming out of Alice now, a lot more damage in this team fight. That's gonna happen. Lunox trying to zone out with a light ulti, but now she's in trouble, has to dash away. Basha uses ulti, but doesn't do anything. Lillian gets the kill on the Lunox, and Claude doing a fair amount of damage with the Demon Hunter Sword. Now Alice pushing forwards on the Chu. Chu very low, but goes for the kick. Alice now jumping back in. Monster kill on this Alice. This Alice is 6-0 despite this losing game.
This Alice is a monster.
Now Benedetta jumping in with the ulti. Alice jumping back forwards again now. He's kind of in trouble against this Alice, but he does a lot of damage still. Now Yisun gets stunned by the Alice again and has to back away. Selena chasing down and has the shot down by the Alice. It's a godlike Alice. This Alice definitely the MVP, win or lose of this game for Team Sect.
This Alice is on. This is the one-man show of this Alice. Can Alice do this or not? Because Claude is too far behind right now. Even though he got already his 3 items completed, he still has no impact in team fights. And Selena is too inconsistent with her arrows, and only Lilia is helping out Alice a lot with her damage in team fights. But apart from that, she's basically on her own.
I mean, Claude is 1-7, bro. Like in that last match, he dealt a fair amount of damage with the ulti. Selena picks up the Lunox there. That might open up the Lord in the following fight. But Chu gets a kick on the Claw. This is trouble. He blinks away though and survives. Chu is dead now. Oh my gosh, this is an opening for Team Sec. Alice still not even participating in the fight yet. Benedetta getting chased away by the Basha. Basha's already used ulti on one hero though, interestingly enough.
But they need to capitalize on those mistakes LG just made and get the Lord as fast as possible. If they don't get this Lord now, they will never get the Lord in this game anymore.
They have about 20 seconds to get this Lord. Do they have enough time?
Oh wait, Benedetta is going for the back door. They just realized this. Team Sec cannot fully commit to this Lord because Lilia cannot defend it alone.
Lilia and Selena trying to defend this Benedetta.
And
oh no, Lisa shit, get the Lord with the ulti! Oh my gosh! Disastrous Lord there coming in from Sect. They do get the kill on the Yisan Shin, but I don't know how they're gonna defend the Lord against this Benedetta as well. Benedetta going 2 versus 1 here in the base, and he's gonna get a kill against the Selena. He does fall against the Lilia, but the Lord is pushing in.
With the Claude, they can kill this Lord actually fast though. And if LG is not having a nice setup now to synchronize the lanes, they already ruined it themselves. Then Team Set can still hold on to this game and still defend it for now. They're almost closing.
I mean, the gold lead is non-existent now, but the difference is Team Sect has only pushed a single tower in this game, and that's the bottom lane. That doesn't even matter.
That was the Tower of Alice.
Oh my gosh. Alice still hasn't died in this game, by the way.
Yeah, Alice 100% tower damage. I guess most damage in her team too, and most tanked.
Complete MVP here from the Alice.
Oh, Baksha engaging.
Gets the stun on the Droid. Droid actually in trouble here. Pops the immortality. Will they get a second life? Yes, they will. Killing spree on the Lilia. The kills actually piling up on the Lilia and the Alice now.
They're both playing now really consistent since the start of the mid game.
Lilia though, a bit far forward here, taking a fair amount of damage from the Yisan Shin. Yisan Shin pops the ulti to stop the regen. Very smart play there coming in from Yisan Shin. Lilia now forced to go back to base. Oh, Selena with the stun though. Lunox in trouble, but still has the light ulti. Will they get the kill? Alice stepping forward. Yes, he will. Holy Crystal coming out of Selena. Some more magic damage. Now Yisan Shin in trouble with the Claude, but Claude gets kicked by the Chu. Claude out of position there. His team wasn't with him, and he goes in against the Yisan Shin.
I don't know why he tried to kill him alone. He just had to rely on his team because Alice is the main damage dealer, main protector, main everything. If you're next to Alice, you are the most safest. You're at the most safest spot in this game right now.
Now Basha's gonna fall here as well because of the isolation. This is all coming in from Claude dying solo there. Oh, Basha! Ah, he gets blocked. He's dead.
The only
I
way
thought-
for Team Zack to come back into this game is if they get multiple kills and get a lot out of it. But
I
if
mean,
they
the
just
game
get
plan is
miracles-
the game plan is to wait for LG to clump up. Alice goes in, they go clump up on Alice. Claude jumps in and deals an amount of damage. But in that fight there, Claude went in against solo Yi Sun-shin, who almost got the kill. But obviously, Yi Sun-shin's gonna have protection from Chu. And
Yeah.
Claude was solo, so he just dies randomly.
Yeah, that's what happened there. And if this repeats again when the Lord spawns, then the game is over. Because Claude out of all people is not allowed to make a mistake now in team fights because everyone is relying on him except of Alice. She can do everything by herself too, but you know what I mean. She cannot kill 5 people alone.
She almost did before, but
Yeah,
it's
she ran
very
out of mana.
difficult. Doesn't have an infinite mana pool, that's the problem.
Yeah, but still, Claude is clearing out the means, or basically alone. Lydia's not really much of a
Claude here
protection.
against the True again. Oh, he just plays so risky in this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of someone.
Reminds you of Shin.
I didn't say that.
Now Claude, very low HP, manages to dash away, deals a fair amount of damage actually. Now on the chase, on the hunt.
Oh my god, Baksha doing it! Come on, Baksha!
Baksha near the Lord. Baksha gets the Lord! And
But
Alice is
Benedetta
legendary, gets the kill on the Jew as well, but Benedetta in the base and it's game over!
Victory!
Oh my god, LG gave them hope for one moment and then they forgot about the mid lane.
Look at that Alice though, I feel bad for that Alice.
You cannot play better
9-0
than
and
this,
6.
Alice. You cannot play better
9-0
than
and
this, Alice.
6.
She almost carried the game alone.
Like, oh my god, didn't even die. Look at that, 100% tower push on an
I
Alice.
told you.
She actually didn't deal the most amount of damage, but still,
She
the
was
amount
close.
of work that she did.
Oh, I feel bad
my
for her.
gosh.
How-
Gonna have some tilt in the team meetings today.
Yeah, that's for sure. With that, LG advances now to the finals, and you know what energizes you really hard after such a game? You're right, a rogue energy. Just type in the RTG esports code into it, and you get a 10% discount out of it.
That's right, Rogue Energy available on the website. Thank you very much, Volk. And with that, we'll take a short break as we go to the next semi-final match coming up next. Watch the trailer for the future tournaments. Thank you so much for tuning in. Join the Discord.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. Lord taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tilbury tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see as a tank main. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close.
She's got the Belric.
Now to take down the Yu Zhong. A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tilbury tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Lolita there. That's what I like to see as a tank main. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close.
She's got the Belric.
Now to take down the Yu Zhong. A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Every tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Alita there. That's what I like to see. The tank name. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close.
She's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. Oh, that is horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Every tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Alita there. That's what I like to see. The tank name. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basher goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close.
She's got the Belric. Now to take down the Yu Zhong.
A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You fucking bushwanker, mate. that's horrible, man. That's
Go
horrible.
for the rotate, not the mid tower. Whereas SMD can secure the objective bottom. Tier 3 tower gone bottom. And the extra gold that comes with it. 2,000 gold advantage now. Wally is well out of position. Still not been spotted though. Can she steal this? Can she make the play? Can... Oh! Big thumbs up to Alita there. That's what I like to see as a tank main. Incredible.
The Estes heals up, but Brody's still doing the damage. Basha goes down. Nana gets the kill.
That's a lot of damage.
Brody is absolute. Look at the state of this. Go on, Kirby. Oh, he's just missed the Nana so close.
She's got the Belric.
Now to take down the Yu Zhong. A great pick, Estes, if I'm honest. It's not made a huge impact. They just pick the assassination heroes, didn't they? And they can pick them out no problem. These squishy heroes, Estes and Moskov, got a real hard time. Especially when you've got your tank who's not really playing as a tank, you know?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
What on earth was that? Look at the base HP. What? And they ended up with Brody and Jarhead. Interesting. All taken by Basho and Brody.
Yeah, boy.
Hello, welcome back to the RTG 5v5 Invitational. Unfortunately, due to some scheduling conflicts, we will be holding the rest of the semifinals tomorrow. But make sure to tune in because the finals will be tomorrow as well. It'll be LG versus the winner of Phantom versus Team Gangbang. All very, very heavy hitters of squads here. So make sure you tune in and watch the finals of the third RTG 5v5 Invitational. If that tournament tired you out, make sure you get some of Rogue Energy, 10% off with the code RTG Esports. And if you're interested in some of our figurines here, make sure to check it out on our Discord as well. If you want to join any future tournaments, check out our Discord. Everything is in our Discord. But if you want to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, or any social media, YouTube as well, make sure to give us some support. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good night. Are we off? No worries.